right here. It's taking me back. It's taking me back to that brief period of time where we were like, hey, this is really good. This is a great story. This is like what Telltale did with Walking Dead, but it's for like teenagers and it's saying something deep.
See,
God.
I will forever defend it purely for the fact that they do touch on important subject matter, and that is always something that I will say is definitely worth the price of admission. It's just a bunch of other stuff that they kind of drop the ball on here and there.
I mean, I will never forget the phrase "go fuck your selfie." I think I'm gonna carry that with me until the day I die. Literally, as a kid, I was like, "Oh, that's like so fierce," and now as an adult, I'm like, "God damn, I hate myself for ever thinking that sounded good." I hate I hate so much about this game, but I also really like this game. It's weird. It's hard to describe.
Oh dear.
I mean, there isn't another game like it. There's not. Which is good. Like, if I want to play Call of Duty, I can play Call of Duty without even buying Call of Duty. I can just play a random first-person shooter game. You can't get Life is Strange anywhere else. Except maybe a pretty good drug trip. I don't know, though. I've never done drugs.
Same.
I have to assume, though, you know? Anyways, welcome everybody. There's no one here yet, but I am uploading this to YouTube later, so welcome everybody in the future. I am Dr. Nealdebus. I'm joined by some Australian person I picked up. I thought it was a gigolo. It's not.
I'm the homeless guy who lives in Neil's trash.
My Australian trash.
Yes. Matt, if you will.
This is Matt. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good, Nealdebus. I'm good.
Glad to hear. I'm just stalling so I can put myself on all the Discords. Because I've noticed that when I do that, more people tend to show up.
Yeah, it's just a good way to sort of, like in mine, for example, there's a self-promotion thing that just says promote your stuff. And usually a lot of people just tend to put their stuff in there. And it's really good. Thank you.
I put my stuff in there.
Oh, and I also found, I was just having a look at, Indiana in
That's where I am.
Google Maps. And I just looked at Muncie.
That's where I am.
Yeah, I just zoomed in on it and I was having a look.
I just zoomed in on it and I saw this fat guy near a trash can. He appeared to be sneezing, or maybe he was coughing?
Yeah.
I don't know, he was holding a gray cat. Wouldn't that be something that you
There
just
are
like
several golf clubs that I can see.
You just those are my golf clubs. Not really. I have no idea where you're looking at. I am half tempted to send you my actual address and be like, look at that shit. But we have a video game to play first. We have to play.
Naturally.
Life is strange. Strange is life. Go fuck your selfie. Go selfie yourself. It is time. Go selfie yourself.
That's a good one.
I mean, it's something. No, but I also had to put selfie at the end. That way it's edgy, you see.
Go selfie, you fucky.
Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice, The consequence of all of your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, the present, and the future. Not much, but choose wisely. Oh, Jesus! I forgot, lightning is a thing. Oh, also, to anyone who's watching who might not like those borders there, I'm sorry, I tried to get rid of them. I'll try again in the game settings.
Well, that might just be a resolution issue. I've seen people with way worse ones than that, trust me.
Yeah, you should have seen the ones I had for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Where am
They were
I?
terrible. Oh god, the hair.
Yeah, this was early days for the developer.
And where is here?
It's like an action figure. The hair looks like a good cut.
There's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there.
That's what I love about Super Butterbuns when she describes Sora in Kingdom Hearts, which is just like, the story is all about Sora, a handsome young lad whose hair could sink the Titanic.
You see, I remembered this game starting with us being like, oh, I'm so scared to go back to the school. But no, apparently we're in a rainstorm.
And after this, we're already in school, because Max is literally just dreaming.
I forgot, we're gonna wake up and see that one guy's lecture. Oh, hello! Hello, Cyclone. I have a choice between letting you kill the world later or saving one girl. Look, there's my town. It's so pretty right here. I wish I could take a picture.
I mean, you could take a screenshot.
Oh, no, I mean Max the character. She wants to take a picture of this and put it on Instagram.
Oh, of course.
Also, that tornado isn't moving. It's just sort of stationary.
Guys, I'm right next to this tornado. Hashtag relatable.
What's up, gamers? It's me, your pal Max. Check out this tornado. What does this have to do with the next Fortnite chapter? We'll have to see. She calls it a chapter. She doesn't even understand.
Yeah, she thinks her life is a novel, and she just goes through every major event like it's a new chapter in her existence.
So, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, me and Elvish are very familiar with this game, although I have forgotten pretty much everything.
And we are going to take the ever-loving piss out of it.
Oh yeah. We will acknowledge the good, but we're gonna acknowledge the bad more. Oh, now it's moving! Yeah, you're not supposed to stand next to giant-ass structures during hurricanes, you dumb vent.
of time.
Jesus.
He could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light
Wait,
to
do we
shadow,
just...
from
Do we
color
have the
to
time
pure
reverse
skin.
powers now, or does that come later?
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who
we go to the
perfectly captured
bathroom.
the human condition in
I
black
didn't
And then
fall
we get the
asleep,
powers.
And
Okay.
that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Like all superhero tales.
There you
I
go,
love how she's
Victoria.
like, I didn't
Why
fall
artists?
asleep, and that didn't
Because
feel
of
like a
images. Look at
dream.
this crap.
It's like,
How can I
Max,
show
your
this
head
to
was
Mr.
on your
Jefferson?
desk.
I can hear the class laughing at me
Now,
now.
you see, I want to take your side here and be like, yeah, that's dumb. But there was literally once during a stream of Skylar's that I fell asleep, and Skylar was like, Neil? And he's like, he fucking fell asleep. And that was enough to, like, him saying that was enough to wake me up. So I was like, no, I wasn't asleep. And he was like, oh, really? What did I just say? And I was like, I have no idea. I was fucking asleep. It broke my brain. And of course my computer is crashing. Thank you, whatever brand laptop this is.
Faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
Shut up.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Just shut up.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though,
She's
I
a...
could frame any one
I
of your
remember
words
that one's the bitch.
and capture it in a moment of inspiration. And
That's all I remember. I remember the one with the short hair is the
Is it
bitch.
too easy? Too obvious?
What the fuck
What
is
if-
this?
If anybody else looked at this,
Oh, my
what would they
journal.
think?
I have an Undertale heart. Nice.
D-
October 1st, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. Ah, God, she's preachy. But it's still too damn hot. Thanks, global warming. Oh, God, she's preachy. I can't bust... You okay?
Wait. I never took note of that because at the end of the first episode, when it starts snowing or whatever, and Chloe's like, what the hell is this? And Max just completely seriously goes, climate change.
I mean, that's one answer. Oh, fuck, I missed my place. And I can't bust out the big coats and sweater or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. Ray Bad? But is that a real person?
Yes, actually. I believe he wrote a novel called Fahrenheit 451, and it was... I seem to remember it was like a very controversial book at the time of its release. I'm not really sure why.
Michael B. Jordan was in a adaptation of it recently.
Yeah, I've heard of stuff about it. Apparently it was terrible.
Oh, yeah, I have also heard that. Para, thank you for the lurk.
Welcome, Paralites.
Blah, 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 blah. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred. Wait a minute. You're gonna revoke somebody's geek cred because they haven't read a book? She's talking about watching scary movies. That's okay. She's still geeky. God damn it, Warren. You suck. I love him, though. I remember loving that guy. Before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns.
Oh, God. I swear, when you were talking about the geek cred, I read ahead a little bit. When she says autumn, I looked at it for a second, and I swear it said he nails the autism atmosphere of small towns. I swear.
He just gets that style down. Pack! God damn it.
Oh, I feel bad about that.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I'm on the spectrum. You can make these jokes around me. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that, or the Vortex Club, Stroke Fest swimming party. Or is that Backstroke Fest? Yeah, so punny, Max. Do you think writing in this journal is how she, compensates for not having friends?
Well, considering the fact that there are 8 pages that you can read of it now. Oh, yeesh.
Oh, I can also look at cell phone shit. Which we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's right.
We need the lore.
Purpose chose to capture people with that.
If anybody else
There we go,
looked
I'm
at
back in
this,
this shit.
what would they
Okay.
think?
If anyone else looked at this, Max, they would think, wow, that person is kind of sad. You want to know how I know that, Max? That's what I'm thinking about you. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy, as my parents love telling me, on a loop, you have all the time in the world. That's true, though. She does.
So there's already a couple of interesting things there.
Foreshadowing.
Coming out of her cocoon, because we see the butterfly later on, which many people believe is supposed to represent Chloe, and the fact that her parents told her you have all the time in the world. So, a little bit of foreshadowing.
You want to read this page?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Alright, I need to channel my inner...
Teenage girl.
Yes.
We all got one.
Alright, I'm just trying to remember how Max sounds.
She's like, Dear Diary.
Yeah. July 10th, 2013. I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave.
Ugh.
No, I've never been to one. But who cares? Because I got into Blackwell Academy. I didn't think I would be so excited since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was gonna say, sorry, thanks for playing. It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, congratulations, I think I screamed. My mom cried, and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy. And this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself, in caps, that I am going to Blackwell Academy.
What the fu- Why did she have to say in caps and then write it in caps? That's double caps. That's lowercase, technically. You press caps twice, it goes lower. Jesus fucking Christ, Max. I also like how she was like, my mom cried and my dad laughed. They were excited about me going to college. They're so fucking weird. How dare they approve of me having this life? I shall read the next page. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Usually people go to high school closest to home. Wait a minute, we're just going to high school? I thought this was college for a second.
No, this is high school, apparently.
Oh. Well, then it is a little weird that they freaked out so much. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still going to help her future, but, like, would they have had to pay for her to go here?
According to her previous entry, no, for some reason. Because she said they don't have to pay anything.
I'm just confused.
I guess because she got a scholarship?
I've never encountered unless it's like, I guess private schools like this are a thing. I guess the fact that this one is like so well set up and is an actual school is surprising to me, because I actually went to private school for a little bit. I went to a private Christian school, and we did have to pay like a monthly thing. This is also the place where an adult woman asked me if I thought I was better than Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, we were paying together. And then I got thrown out because literally when I was like telling the events of this to the principal, I cried, and they were like, yeah, clearly he's in emotional distress here. He can't handle it. And I couldn't. They were mean. The principal was actually pretty nice, but everyone else was mean. Anyways, back to my drama. I suppose I am too. It's just, I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I choose to go to the smallest. Back in a town, I was excited about leaving. Make up your goddamn mind. Are you excited or are you not excited? Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe would... should have put a comma there, not a period. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. That city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our room, and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled faraway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire. Now Blackwell Academy seems more exotic to me than any other place in the world to study photography under Mark Jefferson. insert hearts and flowers. It's your fucking teacher, gross. Plus, there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere.
Also, you don't need to insert hearts and flowers. You can draw them, Max, you fucking idiot.
She has fucking stickers. This whole thing is covered in heart stickers. Also, I like how she's, like, meeting people all around the world. I mean, yeah, that's how school works. I mean, like, it's not really all around the world, but she specifically says diverse. I don't know. From everywhere, it won't be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates, or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. So is horny. That's what this all is.
And it looks like she doesn't put boys on the same level as just classmates, I guess? I never found a groove with my classmates. Or boys.
I think she's saying romance. Like, she's like, I couldn't make friends well, and I couldn't find, like, love. Although, like, Max is bisexual, so I don't know why she didn't just put romance. Anyways, so maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. You know, best part of this game so far is just this fucking monocle mustached deer just going, oh dear. I want that sticker. I want that on a shirt.
It's also funny how she says to see if Chloe and I are still friends, because as we learn in Before the Storm, the day Max had to leave to go to Seattle was Chloe's dad's funeral. And
oh, shit.
Yeah, the prequel of Before the Storm kind of ruined a great deal of things because it makes Max look like an absolute dickhead purely because for whatever reason she never kept in contact with Chloe. But in this game she's just like, oh yeah, I didn't think you'd want anything to do with me, or yada yada. But then in Before the Storm, they completely changed that. It's just, it's a mess.
And you know, phones and stuff existed, so she probably could have called.
Exactly.
I don't get it, man. Oh my god, you're gonna have to read this one. Literally, she spelled crazy with a K. I can't do this.
I was just about...
I can't do this.
Power through. We can do it. We
can't. This is the first 20 minutes of gameplay.
You're the one who chose to go into a journal.
I regret everything, Elvish, not the least of which this.
With a press of a button, we could move away from this.
We can't. This is our lives now. If we can't get past this, we can't play the game. This is our challenge. This is our trial.
I want you to know I never read the journal, so... Back to pretentious dickbag. Okay.
Yes.
August 25, 2013.
God, you
Shit
know
is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap.
I like that line, actually.
Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room. I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe.
God, I wish Christy was here. I wonder if this is something people actually do.
Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat, and some piercings. Maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I can do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Okay, that just makes it sound like you're making porn.
Yeah.
Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited, and then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me.
Still
I
sounds
can't
like
wait
porn.
to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. So do you want things to be the way you think they're going to be, or do you want them to be different to how you think they're going to be? Make up your mind!
This is Contradiction the Journal. Like, everything she says is like, God, I'm so excited to go to Blackwell. Fuck Blackwell. But wait, Blackwell. I don't know about Blackwell. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. Oh, so this is midnight when she's writing this shit. My first entry from my new... Oh, wait. Is it midnight? It's midnight, yeah. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Phew. I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room. That's unsanitary.
Gross.
Which is small, but mine. And I never...
Small? Small? You get an entire room to yourself, you stupid bitch!
Wait a minute. And she also complained, like, I thought she was talking about her stuff, like her fucking stuff is small. And I was gonna say, you just talked about burning it.
Yeah, no, she said, my stuff is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine. So, yeah, she's talking about the room.
I've seen her room. Her room is nice, if I remember. She has, like, pictures on the wall and shit.
Yeah.
It's about the same room I've got, like, at home, and I'm comfortable, so fuck you, Max. I can't wait to decorate it. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates, though I suck at remembering names, so I won't bother right now. The short-haired one is a bitch, though. But I can already see who's going to be cool to me, and who's not. It's a bit... Okay. I weirdly predicted where this was going. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. I thought she was saying, like, she met a bitch.
At the end there, I was just thinking, sweet dreams made of this.
Well, don't worry, because the next line is completely consistent with everything we're saying. September 3rd, 2013, not a contradiction at all. Blackwell sucks ass! I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, it's literally the next day. But damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork. I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa, and how could I forget Victoria Chase? She's the bitch, I remember now. Rich, stylish, entitled, bitch. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy-ass clothes as if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. That's it? Your big problem was you picked up clothes off the floor and someone looked at you funny, and now Blackwell, the school you've wanted to go to your whole life but kinda don't, sucks ass? You haven't even done any classes yet! It's the first I'm glad we looked at this journal. This is setting expectations.
It is indeed.
Go ahead. It's all you.
Alright. Okay. So that wasn't fun, along with my general social unease. I thought it would be easier being back. Call the Wambulance.
I want
I don't
out.
want this. I don't want this day to end all woe is Max. It's you're waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. Sigh. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me. I'm truly wiped out.
It's a book.
September
Don't
4th.
apologize.
I have an ass load of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek. Plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know a lot. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore.
What?
I thought! At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I wanted to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to as well. I think he's a genius. OMG, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction.
Okay, several things. Number one, this bitch has known Warren for one day and has, like, given him a fucking police bio. Number two, I noticed during that she said, I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought she was starting high school. If you're 18, that's her senior year. Right?
I guess.
So what the fuck is going on? Because, like, she's literally only going to Blackwell for 1 year? I don't get that. Is it like this? I don't understand. I thought this was college. I thought that would make more sense, but if she's literally just going here for 1 year, that kind of sucks.
Well, it's supposed to be like a prestigious art academy. Pardon me. A prestigious, like, art academy.
Mm.
So,
It's 1 year. Like
I mean,
literally.
Chloe went here when she was like 15 or 16, I think.
That makes more sense to me. If Chloe went here, like, when she was younger and was doing shit with, like, the drama class and shit, then that makes more sense. I don't know, though, because, like, I guess maybe if she, like, graduates from here, she could theoretically, like, get into a better college. Maybe that's the goal. Like, just so she can say she graduated from Blackwell. I don't know, though. I don't know. I haven't been in high school for almost like 7 years now. I'm old.
And I've never been in high school.
It's been a while. Jesus Christ. And of course, the last thing. In real life, I don't think people want to bang their teachers this much.
You'd be surprised. I've heard stories.
Maddie says the exact thing. For the record, Maddie didn't want to bang any of her teachers, but she's like, no, if you talk to any girl, they'll talk about it. And I'm like, why, though? They're adults and shit. And it's like, yeah, they're hot. And I'm like, Maddie!
Yeah, apparently one of my aunts, she apparently got with a teacher, like, way back in the 60s or something, and it was just completely pushed under the rug. The family didn't want to deal with it. But It's funny because for the same reason, they didn't want Tiny Tina in Borderlands 2 lusting over the character of Moxie, because the developers or the higher-ups thought it was inappropriate for a 13-year-old to be hitting on an adult woman. And the writers of the game were like, you do realize teenagers lust after older people, like, all the time.
I get that, but, like, I guess with my experience with teachers, like, insult any of the fine people who educated me. But none of them were hot. None of them. They were all just old people. None of them were hot. None of them. I'm trying to imagine a hot teacher, and it's honestly difficult. But let us continue. September 15th. Alright, we've been here a little bit of time now. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests of Blackwell. The bros here... Fuck me. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude. If that's possible, his family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday, during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of this silly elite vortex club. That puts on popular parties, and so they'll get away with anything. It's good to be the king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly, and so innocent, and nothing bad will happen to her ever. It makes her more beautiful than the... Oh, God. I remember this word. Have you ever heard people say biatch?
Yes.
It's so dumb. She's prettier than the biatches here, like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more! I hate you. I like this art thing you're doing here. I hate you. All right, your last page, buddy. We're nearly out of the woods.
Oh, thank God. Okay. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Heroes photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. Sigh. September 30th. Wow, you skipped a few days there, Max. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class of all things, like I give a shit or even understand. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Wow, Max. Miss Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding?
I'm trying to understand this girl's mind. By the way, Nana's in the background barking. My brother wanted to do push-ups in here, so he shut her in the bathroom because she would keep licking his face. So if there's barking,
Aw.
that's what it is. I'm just... Why are you so mean to Warren right out of the gate? He's nice. I don't get her. Anyways, let's just get this fucking over with. October, my favorite month.
But
the best.
You already read this page.
We're free. We're free.
We started with it.
Yes, we're free. Cell phone, blah 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 blah. The 18th birthday with Dad, blah blah blah. Kate's cool, I guess. Nothing to say here. Mom, happy birthday. All right, nothing that cool yet. Warren. Oh God, we haven't replied to Warren at all. Don't ignore this message. You never want to say that.
Oh God.
She's calling her Mad Max. God damn.
Oh.
Alright, we're free though.
The height of their beauty
We're free.
and innocence.
Now we can look at the pencil case.
So,
I can't
40
believe I still have
minutes.
these pencil case.
We're
I should
40
upgrade to
minutes
the
in.
21st century.
Yes,
I
and
don't
now
know if
we've
you
deep
can
dived
actually
into the
still
lore.
here. Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to
We've
get my
given them
daily
the
selfies
experience they
photos.
need.
America.
Okay,
And there was
let's
honesty about the
take a
economic
selfie.
conditions of the era. The beauty
Hey
of the struggle.
JJ.
Take a
You can't
selfie.
have beauty without a beat.
Hi, Finnick.
Which explains why Frank was Kerouac's photographic chick. I believe Max has taken what you
Aw.
kids call a
Poor Nana.
selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as
She
you all
keeps
know,
barking.
the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains
Go
that
fuck
the
yourself,
portraiture has always been a
Jefferson.
vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max,
Nana has left the room.
since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please
I'm quite good,
tell
thanks,
us the name
JJ.
of the
How are you?
process that gave birth to the first
I'm doing pretty well, buddy.
portraits?
Okay. You know, weirdly, I'm in the same position as Max because my dog was barking. I did not pay attention. I don't even know what the question is. I did know.
I did know, but I kind of forgot.
You either know this or not, Max.
Jesus.
Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created
What a
the
dick.
daguerreotypes, a
You either
process
know
which
shit or
works
you
with sharp
don't. There is no
reflective
middle
style.
ground.
Now you're
Listen to
totally
Master
stuck
Yoda,
in
you
that for a
fuck.
zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean
Okay,
process
now back to
brought
my
out
shit.
fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely
Oh, nice, JJ. You enjoying
How can I
Resident
show
Evil
this to
2?
Mr. Jefferson.
What?
I
What do
can
you
hear the
mean?
class
Look at this
laughing at me.
crap. This is a beautiful photograph. This is awesome.
Yeah. It's like, I love how it's got the focus on the pictures and the lights, and Max is slightly blurred. Yeah, that's a really nice photo.
Yeah, and the fact that like she is like also one of the photos, like the fact that this is a photo of her looking at photos, like it has layers. It's cool.
extremely popular from the 1800s onward.
There's also
The
like
first American
I can't
daguerreotype
believe I
selfie
still have this
Oh,
pencil
what do you
case.
call it?
I should
the
upgrade
fact
to
that the
21st
first thing we
century.
hear in the game
But
is
I like it old
a character
school.
basically
Sorry, Max,
trashing
no
on
more
selfies,
right now.
but also looking at the
Guys, don't forget
importance
the deadline to
of
submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes
self-portrait
contest. I'll fly out with the
in
winner to San
history.
Francisco, where you'll
Yeah.
be feted by the art world.
It is
It's
neat.
great
I just
exposure.
wish he
You can
wasn't
kickstart
such a
career in
dick about
photography.
it.
So
Like he
Stella,
literally
Melissa,
screamed
get
at me
it
like,
together.
either you know the answer or you don't.
I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max,
He also,
I'll see you
his
pretending
voice
not to see
actor
you.
also voices the creepy janitor guy.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Huh. From this game?
it's really good but terrifying. Yep.
Or you don't waste
I
a
f-
second
I
kissing
forget
ass.
this game a lot, honestly. I know some stuff, like some of my memories
Looks like
come
somebody was
back.
already working on this.
Some of them do
Cool.
not. This is nice. This looks cool. I wonder who was working here.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computer.
We'll never
scene.
know. Turns out it was Max, and she's just like, "Oh, looks like someone was working on it."
Really
Oh,
good.
I'm so quirky. That was me.
I mean,
Looks like somebody was
I mean, the
already
picture,
working on us.
the hair is
Cool.
blue, as if someone is trying to turn this person into Chloe. So maybe it was Max.
Eh?
JJ also knows this game a little bit. I forget
Kate
so
looks
much
so
of it.
sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Hi, Kate. Oh,
You know,
Hi,
first
Max.
time I ever played this game was back during my Christian phase, so I actually related a bit to Kate.
Mm.
But they definitely cliche her a bit.
Oh yeah, everyone's a cliche in this game.
I hope I didn't embarrass you. You seem quiet today. This is getting to the root of the problem. Let's
You
figure
seem
it
quiet
out.
today.
just thinking too much.
Victoria has already won? What the fuck does that mean?
I think Victoria has already won the contest.
Oh yeah,
as
she's banging the
usual.
teacher. I
She's got
forgot.
nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Is she banging the
Yeah,
teacher?
me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
She basically like comes onto him later on, and he rebukes her.
Okay, so he doesn't bang.
As far as I'm aware, no.
Yeah, no, he's just an asshole to people who want to ask questions. Hey. Fuck you,
This is
Jefferson.
ridiculous. I always get so shy. Excuse me. Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No,
Bye,
Victoria.
Caleb.
Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Picture.
Don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life
Old
won't
dude
wait for you
lecture?
to play
Teachers
catch-up.
don't
You're
talk
young,
like
the world
this.
is yours, blah, 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 right?
I also love how
But you
one of
do
the
have a
answers is,
gift.
do I have to
You have
hand
the
it in?
fever to
Even
take
though in the
images,
journal it said
to
that
frame
that's
the
one of the
world
main
only the way
reasons she
you
was
envision
excited
it.
about coming here.
Now,
Getting the
all
chance
you
to
need
show off her
is the
photography.
courage to share your gift with others. And that's
It-
what separates the
She's
artist
crazy.
from the
That's
amateur.
all it is. She's just nuts. And also, what's going on? He was literally like, "I'm not letting you leave without handing in your picture," and now we're just gonna leave.
Every time I look at
Yep.
Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Is there a place I can put it? Like, can I put it here? Picture?
Nope.
Even in pictures.
Oh, I know
the
for a
forest
fact you
around here
cannot.
always looks mysterious.
I want to give you the picture. Okay, fuck you. I'm stealing your TV.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor.
That is not.
Can't wait to watch some more documentaries.
That
on
is
this
not
bad
the
boy.
best TV. That is very small. I used to own one of. I still do own one of these, and the buttons are broken.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Oh fuck! We added to the
Look into
journal.
the real world.
Cute?
Hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
Well, that was casual references to nudes.
She plays it
Nice.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
So how was this game for you the first time, Elvish? Because you never went to like high school or anything. Was it like weird?
She's so fucking shy.
Basically anything relating to like a school type scenario, I can't really relate to all that much for obvious reasons. But I generally get certain things here and there. So I'm like, okay, I understand the clicks, I understand stuff like that. So yeah, I can acclimate relatively easily. I just never really had it.
These missing
It
persons
honestly feels like with this game that they were gonna set it in college, but then halfway through they were like, oh no, it's more relatable if Max is a teenager. Because this is college. It has a campus, it has dorm rooms. This isn't a high school, it's college. But I'll go ahead and read this because it matters later. Missing from Arcadia Bay. Date missing, Monday, April 2nd, 2013. Other, age 19 years old. That's under other, that should be under details. Age 19 years old. Weight 5.5. Wait, no, that's height. Fuck. Whatever. Her name is Rachel Amber, and she's gone. We need to find her, and she's important later. Wait, what the fuck is this?
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
Oh. Oh. Okay. For a minute, I thought that was like... I don't even want to say what I thought that was. Okay. So notice the hair.
I shouldn't be so stingy.
And notice the red. I thought the red was a shirt. I thought this was going to be like, come to Furry Club. That's what I thought. I thought there was going to be like a club for furries, and I thought this was a rabbit, but it's actually a bat. Honestly, that would be cool. There are furry clubs at the college I went to briefly.
I mean,
Evan doesn't say
this
much
game
to
does
me.
focus a lot on characters
His
having
photos are very cool.
spirit animals, which is never really expanded upon, but still.
Is this the girl we can, like, let get hit with shit if we want to?
Yeah.
I mean, spirit animals are one thing.
Dana
Personas are another.
She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader.
Or are they the
They
same
must
thing?
make them in a factory.
Crisscross.
I shouldn't be so catty.
I think
Dana is
this-
nice to me.
I think this lady has a nice render. It sucks that she doesn't matter at all to the story.
Yeah, there's only like one conversation I think you have with her, and it's about her getting pregnant or something.
You know, I get that this is-
Persona! Yes!
I get that this person is being bullied, but since the bullying isn't like happening violently and this has been going on for a while, it actually looks like this guy is trying to flirt with him. Like, wait.
I was gonna
Cat-
say, it looks like it's gonna be like an initiation into a threesome or something.
He's so nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's like,
I wish I
so
could
I
beat the
hear
shit
that
out
you
of him."
had sex with this guy before, but I'm Logan and I want to have sex with you myself. We should do it together.
Poor Daniel, he's so nice.
Poor
I
Daniel.
wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
If you wish you could beat the shit out of him, go tell a teacher or something. Do something.
They should just call it a sugar machine.
I also do like
That would
the
be awesome if you put
the
money
fact
in there
that
and a bag of sugar
this
comes out.
sequence is where she's put in her earbuds just to block things out. Like, I really like the moment where you can hear the sounds of the school, and then she puts the earbuds in, and it goes quiet, and then the music starts playing. I relate to that.
Oh yeah. I literally wear a headset everywhere I go just so I can do this same thing.
He's cute.
Mm.
I like
This is a
skater boys.
relatable moment.
Too bad they don't like me.
So, Max is into skater boys.
There's Juliet.
Said,
on.
"See you later, boy."
Another Vortex Club disciple.
Para just says, Neil, what? Was the furry joke too much? Elvish is allowed to make jokes about autism. I'm allowed to make jokes about furries. It's fine. We're both here.
Empty.
Oh,
Nobody can see my meltdown.
love it.
Except for me.
Well, you're not really seeing your meltdown, Max. You're experiencing it firsthand, which is actually a much more visceral experience. Rachel Amber is a bitch. I mean, there is a whole prequel story about her where, well, some stuff happened.
Yeah, the graffiti is not wrong.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month.
Para just said,
At
I know
least I
you've
got out
said
of science
worst.
class for
I
that
know you've
quiz.
said worse, Neil.
I'm pretty sure I've said worse, yes.
Good.
The
I don't
last
think
time
I've
got a
specifically
flu
said
shot,
worse
I got the
about
flu.
furries,
Fuck you.
though. Last
Oh
time
God,
I got
it's
a...
COVID.
Yeah, predicting the future. She literally said, last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Which is like taking
Oh,
me back
God.
to when I got my COVID shot. And I was so sick.
She's an anti-vaxxer.
Well, of course. We're against global warming. We're against everything. We're against everything, Elvish. She's also very, very bigoted. And racist.
She believes in global warming and climate change, but she doesn't like science.
No. Fuck science. The Earth is flat, and my fucking bunny rabbit is Jesus. How do I poop?
I think you have to look in the mirror.
To poop? Alright. Oh, nice. We can... I actually love it when people do this shit to mirrors. Like, don't graffiti, but I like it when you can, like... do it on your home mirror.
Just relax.
Oh, Elvish
Stop
has
torturing
definitely said
yourself.
worse. Don't rip up that picture, it's
Gift.
good.
Fuck it.
No, that's a good fuck you! That was a good picture, you fucking idiot.
Well, Neil, I didn't
When the
mean
door
specifically
closes, the window
furries.
Or something like that.
Talk about
Hey,
those
Lo,
jokes I
you
made
don't
about
grow up
Auschwitz.
Like this every day.
Magic mirror on the wall.
Butterfly.
Who's the gayest fuck of all?
It actually shows a full render of me, Neil Burris, and I'm like, this doesn't mean anything.
Nice work, Max. You blinded a poor helpless insect.
It flies into Nathan's eye. I'm so angry now! God, I just want to shoot the next person who walks into this bathroom.
You're okay, bro.
I hate butterflies.
Don't be scared. You own this.
God, I hate the color blue.
could
I
blow
really
it.
hope I don't see the color blue anytime soon. Chloe just walks in.
So what do you want?
Hey, look at my blue
I hope you
hair.
check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say.
Oh,
Now,
Ashley
let's
Birch.
talk business.
I
got
love
nothing
you,
for you.
but
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family.
Oh God,
not
there's
me.
our first
Oh,
Hella.
boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I
What?
can tell everybody Nathan
What
Prescott is a punk ass who
texture
begs like a little
is his
girl and talks
jacket?
to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Ever tell me what to do.
JJ
I'm so
said my
sick
hair
of
is
people
blue.
trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for
He'll
this than
shoot you
drugs.
too, JJ.
Nobody
Be careful.
would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Oh, fuck. My controller vibrated and everything. Sam. I mean, Max, pick up the
No.
gun.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I was just thinking the same thing.
How can that be? I was in the
And now we get to
bathroom.
watch this scene again.
He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand.
Alright, now time to
and
reread
then
the journal.
I was back here.
Also, her inner monologue. I love how bored she
I already heard
sounds.
this lecture.
There's
yeah,
no
which-
panic, there's no anything, it's just...
Now Kate is being hassled.
In a minute, she'll be like, I need to test
And if
this.
Victoria's
Can I
phone rings,
actually rewind time?
This is real.
Hmm.
Can you give
Oh,
me
she
an
broke her
example
fucking
of how
camera.
you
I cannot believe this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
And no one noticed for some reason. Even though a camera of that size would be loud.
It even made like a cracking sound, like when you drop pottery.
Captured the human condition in black and white.
Like that was
Anybody?
definitely just a random sound bite they found.
Ching!
I did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer
JJ has an
who
Uno
perfectly
reverse
captured
card
time
and a BAP.
Anybody?
Yeah, that's how we reverse
Don't freak
time.
out. Not yet.
We play Uno.
Why Arbus?
Because of
Keep
her
it together,
images.
Max.
Okay.
You feel like totally
So,
haunted by the eyes of
do we
those
take a
sad mothers
selfie
and
again?
my
Only this
selfie,
time we
Jefferson
like
asked me a
answer the
question.
question, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself.
Okay.
Seriously.
There's a coffee mug in the
I believe
background with
Max has taken
glasses.
What you kids call a selfie.
There he is.
A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And
It's a
Max
very dumb word.
has a gift.
I know I'm not dreaming this.
As you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation.
His favorite color, white?
Selfie expression.
Why would you get
What
that
if
much
that
white
girl
on your
isn't dead
glasses?
yet?
Good.
Can I save her?
Maybe they're prescription.
Always been a vital aspect
That's
of
only
art
gonna
and
match his
photography.
shirt
need to
if
go
he
to the bathroom
exclusively
quickly and check it
wears
out.
white.
Now, Max, since you've captured
I don't know,
our
I'm just
interest and clearly
nitpicking
wanna
now.
join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Dr. Jefferson, I can time travel! I had to use the bathroom.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah,
gonna
no,
get away
Max.
with
You see, I want
can
you to
talk
piss
more
on the
after
floor.
Is there
Then we'll
anybody-
laugh at you. So no, you can't go to the
I
bathroom.
need time to save that.
It'd make a great photo
Process
opportunity,
of portraits, A
Max.
sharp reflective style, like a mirror.
Victoria's just like,
Totally stuck in
lol.
retro zone.
It
Sad
would.
Very good, Victoria.
What if
I
Fuck
piss
yourself.
myself and take a picture of it every day. Max,
It's my thing,
you're such
Max.
a pleb.
It's my
It's
fucking
my
thing.
fetish.
Oh god. I turned it into class once and I got an A. It was the piss was strange, but it was overall a good photograph.
I said it was just lemonade on the floor.
Now, Max,
Only I knew the truth.
Since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of
Only
the process
I
that
knew
gave
the
birth to the
truth.
first self-portraits?
Okay. Well, this is the answer.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing.
Yeah,
Nice
now
work,
you
Max.
like me, asshole. Fuck you.
The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by
It's
the art
nice to
world.
know that
It's great
1 hour
exposure,
into
and
the
it can
stream
kickstart
and we
career
haven't even
photography.
gotten
So Stella
past,
and Alyssa,
like,
get it together.
the initial
Taylor,
inciting
don't hide. I'm
incident.
still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max.
Instead, chosen the scholar's path, Elvish.
You are not crazy.
We educated ourselves on the lore.
It's time to be an everyday hero.
Now we're going into it far more invested. We are now ready for everything. There's going to be a quiz later where it's like, what day did Max say everything sucked ass?
And to
The
me,
answer, the day after she got here. And we'll know that now. Alright, let's get the oh, this means that our picture's back
That
too.
girl
That's
needs
cool.
your help now.
Honestly, I like looking around. We're learning things.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't
Oh,
even
fuck
think
you,
about
guy.
leaving here until we talk about your entry.
I need to go to the bathroom and watch someone die. Why don't you get that?
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Okay. I'm not avoiding.
I'm not avoiding, just
Biding time, waiting for the elusive right moment.
exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
I mean, that's true.
Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Okay, thanks. I want to leave now. Bye. Wait, what? Press L1 to quickly undo something.
This is basically saying press L1 to rewind so you can you can use that line
Excuse me.
on Jefferson
Mr. Jefferson, can I
and just
talk
be
to
like,
you for a
I
moment?"
believe it was
Yes.
John Lennon who
Excuse
said
me.
blah blah
No,
blah blah
Victoria.
blah.
Excuse us. I'd never let one
Oh, yeah, or we're showing off.
Top of it. I think John Lennon once said
Yeah.
God fucking
life is
damn
what
it, I hate
happens
this.
while you're busy
And it won't let me
making
skip!
other plans.
Max,
God damn it!
You're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
I just wish that we weren't, like... You know, you hear all about, like, these characters who are super interesting.
I hope I have
Because,
enough time
like,
to get to the bathroom.
Their thoughts and shit are, like,
Please.
different.
I can't tell anybody.
Like, their morals
They'll
and
think I'm
such
crazy.
are strange. But with fucking Max, it's literally just generic teen girl to the ultimate degree.
Yeah, it's literally the Bella Swan Twilight syndrome, where she's so bland and generic that any average teenage girl especially could just project themselves onto her, which is a particular tactic when it comes to, like, I guess trying to market to people. That's why in many cases people believe that Life is Strange 2 did not do as well as the original, because it wasn't about time-traveling hipster lesbians.
Yeah, it was instead about two brothers who, what the fuck is the hammer? The fuck? Oh shit.
I think it's in the cart.
I found it. It's under it. Oh shit.
Also, somehow moving the cart didn't make any noise.
If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
I want the darkest timeline where Nathan kills them both.
Yeah.
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
He fell like a fucking brick. Oh fuck.
Another shitty day.
I thought he was gonna pick up our picture. And like know
Me
it
too,
was
actually,
us.
but he doesn't.
Cannot be real.
Yeah, he doesn't notice it. I think later on it references how
What the fuck is going on?
if you do something, he uses process of elimination to figure out that it was Max, because I think he did notice the picture on the floor.
I can't pick it up either, so I just had to leave it here, and he could always come back.
What a loser. Indeed, JJ.
Wait a minute, why did he come into the girls' bathroom to wash his face?
Do you hear that fire alarm?
Because that's
That means you
where
should be
Chloe
outside.
wanted to meet him.
Girls
Oh,
always
okay.
use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For
Oh hey,
whatever
you're secretly a
up to,
really good
your
character,
face
but
is
you're also
covered
an
in
asshole
The
right
alarm
now.
tripped me out.
Then trip
Yeah,
on out
you're
of here,
whatever the
Missy,
story needs
or
you to be
hide
at any given time.
In the
Thank you, Mr.
next
Madsen.
game,
The
you're a
situation is
hippie.
under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss
And
Caulfield alone, and please
probably
turn
one
off
of the
that alarm
coolest
since
parts of
that's
that
the
entire game is what they decided to do with him.
It adds a little more... I believe with all of my heart that there needs to be like a Life is Strange game where Daniel from 2, Max, and whoever this new girl from Colors is going to be. Where they all team up.
Yeah, it's like, we can make the X-Men or some shit.
Does this guy's render look weird to you? There's something about his neck.
Yeah, he's a bit lizard-like.
Christopher Wells always looks so distracted.
He even kind of
I can
moves
never figure out
lizard-like.
what he's thinking.
You look a little stressed out.
Also, I was gonna make a,
I'm just a little worried about
I was gonna make a very
future.
inappropriate
You're
joke, but I
sweating
don't think
pinballs.
that'd
Is
be
that all you're thinking
good to
about?
make.
You can always be upfront.
Elvish.
Or have
We
you
walk
done
a fine
something-
line, sir.
Is that it?
I'm just saying,
Well, Max.
this is the first character, like, who isn't
Elvish.
who isn't a Caucasian character, and you mentioned something about their render being weird. I'm just saying.
I mentioned earlier there were good renders. I've been talking about the renders this whole time.
All I'm saying is this is the first time where you've said it was a bad render, or did it look weird to me?
You got it. You got me. I'm super fucking racist. No, but literally his mouth, like when it moved, it literally looked like a puppet moving. So in my head canon, this is like a lizard in a human body trying to convince people it's real. And it has nothing to do with the color of his fake skin. He's just a lizard man. Yeah, report Nathan.
Yeah.
I just
Do
saw
either one.
Nathan
It does. It
Prescott
really
waiting
doesn't
Oh,
matter.
it doesn't matter at all. I remember that
in the
shit.
close room.
Nathan Prescott.
He had a gun.
You
Mention the
sure?
gun.
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself
Yes.
with a gun.
Gun.
I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
I was hiding behind a stall.
Yeah, Chloe
I
saw
have
it
the
too.
right to be
Does
there.
she not
It's the
recognize
cover.
Chloe?
I know.
No,
I just
she
wanna be
doesn't
completely
recognize
clear
Chloe
what
until
happened.
later.
Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most
I think that's
distinguished
Because
family.
it,
And
yeah,
one of
because
Blackwell's
she was
most
like
honored
5 feet
students.
away,
So it's hard for
and
me to
Chloe
see
had
him
blue hair,
brandishing a
which she
weapon
wasn't
in a
used
girl's
to.
bathroom. So
Even
what
though
happened next?
she
Then he left.
should have
I
recognized
ran out
Chloe's
here wondering what
voice,
to do. Are
but
you gonna
then
bust him?
This
later on,
is serious
forget
charge.
it.
I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my
It's
attention.
lazy writing is what
That's
it
it?
is.
After what
Yes.
I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later.
Anytime
in
we
my
have an issue,
office.
that's all we can
Please go
really
outside
chalk it up
with the
to.
rest of the class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course, this academic
This icon
drone
means your
won't do
action will have
anything since the
consequences.
Prescott family
You
owns
can rewind to
Blackwell now.
change the outcome, though.
Should I rewind and change my story?
No. We report him. Doesn't matter either way. You won't be able to choose your choices after you leave a given area. Okay. Do I go out this door? Okay, I do. But this entire school is abandoned. I can rob the joint.
Don't wander around here.
Oh,
Get
I
on
can't.
outside.
I'm being watched by this lizard person. Okay, well. Time to get out. The story is really
Max, you better
confusing.
go on outside.
I mean, it's not confusing. This girl just needs to figure out if she hates or loves this place. Does it suck ass or is it cool? Where are the dorms? Are they across the street? This is nice. I like this area. I think Elvish died, y'all.
No, I'm still here.
I like this area. I like it because this is actually what college campuses are like. They're usually just a couple people fucking about. I thought Kingdom Hearts story was the worst. Guys, look. This does get complicated later. It is not as bad as Kingdom Hearts, I promise you.
Absolutely not.
Hey Max, can I get your flash drive? Hello? Sorry, running late. Insane day. I'll meet you in the lot. Looking cool, you'll see. My camera will be ready. See you shortly. Hope so. Oh god, Warren.
Okay, I better get to my dorm and grab
Every
the flash
time
drive.
Warren talks to us, he's like the sweetest, nicest guy. Anytime Warren texts us, he's like the pushiest douche.
However, to be fair, he is also
Stella
like the great
always
example
looks
of
so serious and
the nice
dedicated,
guy.
Stella.
like,
Hey, I know you.
I could treat
You're
you
the new
right.
Blackwell in Jefferson's
I
class.
can
Isn't he
make you
incredible?
happy. I can blah blah blah. Ugh.
And the whole, if only you were with me.
Exactly.
He's aloof. He seems like he's always above you. Not like a snob, but like you don't know what's in his head.
Maybe.
Also, if you notice, every
Mr.
character
Jefferson
has
just
the
has his
same
own style.
animation. They'll have
If
a
Victoria wasn't all over him, I would
animation where they
definitely
sort
make
of
a
look
move.
off to the right a little bit, or just a couple of little things that they give to every character to make them
Now
not
that you
appear
mention
like
it,
robots.
He doesn't respond to Victoria's flirting. That means he has good
Well,
taste.
You have a
Maybe
lot to
what
learn,
it is
Blackwell.
is
Rachel Amber
the water
absolutely had sex
has
with
been
him.
poisoned
Well,
by the lizard people who are disguising themselves and trying to take over humanity.
If
So, you knew Rachel?
That is where Life is
Not
Strange
really.
went.
I saw her
Moving
hanging
forward,
with the
I would
other
be
cool
so
kids like
happy.
Victoria.
I would love it
Not my
if,
kind,
like,
but I heard him
colors
saying stories about
happens,
Rachel.
and then in the final scene it's like, so you want to know who killed your brother? And it's the principal from this game who just lifts open his jaw, and a lizard climbs out. I just want to be right about this. By the way, sorry I keep muting, guys. I'm still a little sick.
Oh, not at all. I haven't even noticed.
I keep coughing. Yo, skater
Get your
boys!
throat
Apparently I'm into
lubricated.
you.
Yo, Justin.
Check out the Max. Come to
The
Thrash.
Max. I want to make fun of you, but I sometimes call Maddie the Mads. Thrash?
Trash? You mean stage diving, or...?
You're such a poser.
It also makes
If
much
you
more
can't even name a
sense
simple
when
nose slider or
you
chain
realize
you should walk on.
this game was written by middle-aged Frenchmen.
That does add up.
Writing about, like, American teenagers.
Weirdly enough, visually, this is kind of like... I mean, usually a college campus is bigger with multiple buildings. But I guess if a college campus and a high school had a baby, this is probably what it would be.
Oh, there are multiple buildings. Where you are is just the main spot. The dorms are behind you, I think.
Is this where you play D&D in the one thing? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, but this is
we're
a D&D guy.
Evan's portfolio.
Well, one of
always
them,
looks so
one of the
bloody
girls
pro.
that you play with,
I'd love it, Evan.
she's
Mind
in
if I check
True
out your
Colors,
portfolio?
which ties
Let's see
in
if you're worthy of it, Max.
Before the Storm.
You'll have to answer
Oh,
a simple
nice.
question. Who photographed
I am
the famous
very
fallen
excited
soldier?
for True Colors. That one looked cool. All right,
I'm
let's
just
get this
happy
wrong.
they're
Isn't it
basically
Oh my! You can't even tell the
they've-
difference between
it looks
street
like they've
photography
dropped
and photojournalism.
the
No portfolio peak for you.
episodic style, and they've decided we're gonna make the entire game like so you can play
Hey, Evan.
everything.
Mind if I
Because
check out your
from
cool
what they've
portfolio?
said, doing
see
it
if you're worth-
episodically opens up a massive amount of
Gotta be
problems,
Eugene Smith.
like
Well,
story-wise,
they both were famous war photographer images.
and with the
but
development.
you should know the difference. Good try. Wrong
I
answer.
mean, is it going to be a shorter game because it's all coming out at once, though? Because the one thing I will always give
Sorry,
credit
I have to get back to my portfolio.
games like
no
this
time for amateurs.
is that
no
they
offense, Max.
they feel pretty long because you do have to like wait for them and stuff. Like I like the length. Oh shit! Nope, get me out of this. I don't want to go that far back.
Well,
Evan,
considering the fact that it's made by
mind
the
if I
same
check
people
out
who
your cool
did
portfolio?
Before the
Let's see if
Storm,
you're worthy of it,
which was
Max.
3
You'll
episodes
have to
instead
answer
of
a simple
5,
question.
I do assume it'll probably be a bit shorter.
Steve McCurry?
Unless you could travel back in
That's
time.
unfortunate. This
McCurry
one
was born
so
5
far
years after
sounds
the
like
falling
it's gonna
soldier
be
picture.
the
McCurry
most
also shoots
interesting
in
one
color.
with the freaking
In other
empath
words,
powers.
No portfolio.
Hmm.
At least for me, and the fact that it's like a mystery. Your brother's fucking
Sorry,
dead.
I have to get back to my portfolio. No time for amateurs. No offense, Max.
All right, I know your answer now, plebe. Hey, what's up? I want to look at your
Hey, Evan.
portfolio.
Let's see if you're worthy of it, Max.
Could it be Robert Kappa?
Robert Kappa, of course. I love his work, despite the controversy about that photo.
Also, I like your
my,
hair.
my. This quiet child knows things.
I also love how
That's
he's
why I'm
like,
here.
yeah,
You're a
sure,
kindred spirit, Max.
you can look at my
Would you care for a
portfolio
perusal of my
if you're
portfolio?
worthy of it.
It's not a
It's like,
privilege I
fuck
grant to many.
you.
I
I'd
just
be
hate
honored, sir.
how he responds to all your answers because sometimes he'll say stuff like, "Oh, if only you were educated." Like just now, he was like, my, this simple child does understand a thing or two, and for that you can look at
These
my
photos are
portfolio."
great. And Rachel Amber's face is mesmerizing.
Oh, it's just more Rachel lore. I like how she's like, the face is mesmerizing. There were no details on this face. None at all. JJ sent a wolfo in a tie shirt. A shirt with a tie. As soon as I said tie shirt, I was thinking of Thai food, but all over a fucking shirt. I'm a weird guy.
Is that because he's Asian?
Yes, because I'm super racist, as established earlier. Oh, by the way, we're not looking for all the photographs and stuff. Me and Elvish are just here to have fun. We're just here for the ball. There's like a collectible photograph thing, right?
I believe so, yeah. There are collectible photos here and there.
I think I found one. This graffiti looks like something we could probably take a picture of.
Oh, that's not
JJ's
nice.
just like,
Poor little
I'm
otter.
British.
Cigarette butts.
Ooh, gross. At least switch to e-cigs.
Oh my god, you're such a fucking... Oh my god, she's like, switch to
Switch to e-cig.
Those were
Posters
just
over
getting
posters?
started when this game came out, by the
Somebody
way.
weird
The
line's waiting
the
for me in this
fad.
flash drive in the parking lot, so I better get back to my dorm.
Or if it's even a fad, really. Vaping's probably going to be around for a little while.
Now I have to go back
Yeah.
to the dorm. This day never
I must
ends.
admit, though, the sound of someone vaping really annoys me. And I can't really explain why.
Here's the thing. I will always prefer vaping to smoking, because I have asthma. So when people smoke, it ruins my fucking day. When people vape,
Same.
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
Like-
no, I agree. But it's kind of like one person who I would chat with every now and again. And, like, you can hear them audibly whenever they're having a vape. And it's just like this... And every single time I hear it, I
Posters
just...
over posters?
Ugh! It just...
Somebody
it
really
annoys
wants
me.
to find Rachel.
Oh yeah, the
So be
sound
there
is
if the
definitely
Sasquatch
kind of
actually
stupid.
Did battle a razorback?
But overall, you know, like I like vaping's dumb. I personally think. I personally think smoking and vaping are both dumb. But if people want to do either, I don't object. And if I get a choice in the matter, I would prefer that people vape over smoking, because Jesus fucking Christ, when people smoke, it ruins my whole day, and my whole body is hot,
Wow.
and it's just
so not
awful
there.
when people smoke around me. Also, JJ drinks tea. Good to know.
I think they mentioned that because they're British.
Nope, I don't want to go
So
there.
I'm confused. She was literally like, oh, I'm going to meet Warren in the parking lot. So I started going to the parking lot. But then she's like, nope, can't go there yet.
Yeah, because Warren messaged her and said, can you get my flash drive from the dorm?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so the dorm must be this way, right?
Nope, I don't want to
Nope,
go there.
not that way. Okay. Trial and
Yeah,
error.
it's on the opposite side of the campus.
Okay,
Like
so
the
I need to
opposite
go-
side from...
Oh, okay, so this way. Nice. JJ says, I have never smoked. I have attempted to smoke, things. But, I have never in my life smoked a cigarette. They're gonna find out I tried to smoke a banana peel once, Elvish. Don't tell them.
It would not surprise me.
Fools. You snort banana peels. Do you fucking hear these guys? Throw me the rock, bruh!
I need to go to my room and return Warren's flash drive.
These two guys. They're gonna fall in love. Logan.
No, bro. You can't take a picture. You gotta wait till Friday's game.
Stop calling me bro! I don't like you.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what's coming up.
Huh? Oh, someone's coming?
Football, Max. Big football.
Yep.
Step away.
Football, Max. Big football. Fuck out of here. Oh, hey! How you doing?
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Kate. How was class? You look down. You depressed
Look
me.
down. You okay?
I'm kind of over humanity today. Sorry to be a drama queen.
Is there anything...
Max, I'd like to be alone if you don't mind. I'm sorry.
I was about to ask a question where, gripped with what she just said, may have been an inappropriate thing to say. I'm gonna ask it anyways, though. Is it this episode or the next one where she gets on the roof?
Hi, Kate.
It's the
Hey,
next
Max.
one.
Okay.
How
For
did
some
you like
reason,
class
I thought
today?
it was like the
I don't
ending of
remember.
this one.
I guess I don't care about much of anything
Nah.
today.
Is there anything...
Max,
You
I'd
see,
like to be alone if you
I like
can.
this character
I'm sorry.
a lot. I think she would have just been, like, better and more integral to the story if, like, you know, after episode 2, she didn't disappear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, if she dies, that makes sense, but the fact that when you save her, she's just in a hospital for the rest of it, and she doesn't contribute literally anything.
There's Victoria and her mean girls.
Yeah, she literally just leaves, and that's fucking it.
You'd think with all the rain here in Oregon, you wouldn't need to
It's
water
almost
the
as
lawn.
it, like,
I guess
I hate to
Blackwell
say
has
it,
to
but
keep
it
the lawn
really
plants
doesn't
well
matter
manicured to look good on
what
the
happens to
catalog.
her, because the game doesn't, in a way, phrase it where
Good
it
old
matters.
Samuel. Some people are creeped out by him. And he's not creepy, just X-File.
Hi, Samuel.
Well, hello there.
Oh god, that voice.
Like
She
I
was-
said, same voice as Mr. Jefferson.
She was literally like, some people think he's creepy, but he's alright with me, and then he goes, well, hello there. What's with the posters, Sammy?
What's up with these Rachel Amber posters?
Well, only she would know that, right?
It sounds
I
like
guess.
someone's trying to do
It just
like
makes
a,
the campus look sad.
You can't
what's the
color over
painter
that
guy?
sunlight.
Bob Ross? Like
Yeah.
like a hippie Bob Ross. Like, hey there everybody. We're gonna smoke a J and then have a little bit of happy tree. Did you know Rachel? I did know Rachel.
How can you know
She
a prison?
existed on this mortal
You're just staring off.
plane. I painted pictures.
She's gone now.
Just moved on to the next level, Max. She's ascended to higher heights. Rachel Amber is now our god. What are you talking about, Samuel?
What do you think
She's
happened
up
to her?
there with Piglet.
Best not to dwell on the past. Samuel looks forward. Like
Oh god, he literally just said Samuel looks forward, not behind. When I look forward, I see the color green. Green is beautiful. When I look backwards, I see the color red. Fun fact, did you know that the color red didn't exist until Rachel Amber went to the great beyond? Why do you think her last name is Amber? It makes sense, Max. Read a goddamn book.
What was she like? She must have been
Did you
popular.
even fucking know her, Samuel?
shadows. Rachel did both. at once,
Stop
you know.
talking to me in riddles,
She was
man!
like that. Positive.
God damn it! He's like, even
See you later,
sunlight
Samuel.
can cast a
And watch
shadow,
you step around here,
much
Max.
like Rachel.
After I sweep, I paint.
You know, there are actually theories that Rachel Amber is meant to be the Storm. Like, there was a big theory, especially before the storm, where it almost looked like she had,
Yeah.
when she kicks open the thing to start the
think
fire
if
and she
I lay here in
screams,
Oregon, you wouldn't need
it
to
almost
water
looks
the
like
lawn.
she's an
I guess
airbender,
Blackwell
kind
has to
of.
keep the lawn
Oh, yeah.
plants well manicured to look good on a
And-
catalog.
Yeah, there are a
feel
lot
like
of people
Alyssa
who
and
are
I should
just
be
like,
better
what if
friends."
Rachel Amber is the Storm?
I think that's honestly kind of believable, though, because she does have the air powers. I mean, she's dead by the time that
Yeah.
story happens. So it doesn't super add up. But I think it's a nice theory, at the very least.
I think my biggest problem with this series, honestly, is that,
Fantastic.
especially with the first
Buy
game, they
yourself
just
a
don't
rich
commit
book.
to anything.
Pretty soon I'll be bonding
Like,
with Victoria at the
If you're
Vortex
gonna have
Club.
I
characters
think you're better off reading
with
Chat.
powers,
Good point.
give
Now if you'll
them
excuse me.
the powers. Like,
Sorry. I really have to
don't
find
just
out
make
what
it a
happened.
vague thing that's never really talked about again. Because, like, if it was a proper confirmation that Rachel Amber was indeed
What
the
do you mean?
Storm that tries
Love
to take
today
out
or
Arcadia
die
Bay,
forever.
that's
Don't
kind
even
of
say
cool.
anything.
It's a bestseller.
But,
What's
yeah,
the
as of
saying?
right now, it's
Good
just a
point.
theory.
Now if you'll excuse me.
theory! Who also played this game once. And it was it's funny when they get to the moment with Kate on the rooftop, because I was watching ages ago, like an archive of their live stream. There is an option where you can say to Kate, "Suicide is a sin," and MatPat,
Warren told me that totem is named Tobanga
for a
reason
good long
nobody
while,
knows.
is considering saying that. Because there's a point where he, in the live stream, where he literally goes, "Yeah, but suicide is a sin." It's like, oh no.
I kind of get the mindset because it's like, oh, like reminder of like the Christian values and stuff. But also like that's one of the reasons why she's on the roof, so maybe not do that.
Yeah. Once again, this game just, it doesn't really commit to a lot of the stuff. Like some of the stuff with the mental health aspect as well. It doesn't really commit to it. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm sad because my dad died. And it's like, okay, fair enough. But you do realize there is a way to like move past that if you try. And if it was a game about trying to overcome the incredible hardships of mental health, I think I'd respect it more. But after a while, it just kind of feels like they're checking all the boxes of, okay, we need to have mental health, we need to have lesbians, we need to have blah 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 blah. And yeah, after a while, it's just
We need
like I said before, it's a mess.
We need the stepdad that no one understands. Shit like that.
Yeah.
I just like this janitor. This janitor gets me mentally. Like, notice how he's raking literally nothing. I get that. He's just like, if I rake the leaves, don't you see? That's conforming to society's norms. What I instead will do is touch the leaves with the rake. And if they want to go into the pile, they can.
I do not rake the leaves rake me.
I am merely a messenger, inviting the leaves to rake themselves.
Oh look, it's Max Caulfield, the Selfie hoe of Blackwell.
Oh, here we go. The infamous line.
What a lame gimmick.
Go fuck yourself,
Keep in
hey!
mind, Mr. Jefferson falls for your wave hipster bullshit.
I
An
literally
invariant
stole the
process,
answer
sir.
from you!
You could barely even say that. I guess you got your meds filled.
Oh, I remember the one with blonde hair, like...
Since you know
I
all
think
the
she has like a
answers,
story
I guess you have to
later,
find
right?
another way into the dorm.
Yeah,
We
she...
ain't moving.
If you
Oh,
talk to her,
Pull that
she can
pose.
actually reveal to you that her mother is in the hospital.
So original. Don't worry,
Yeah,
Max.
I think I remember, like, didn't she, like... Maybe I'm confusing this with something else.
Why don't you go fuck
Did she
yourself,
have, like,
babe?
a pill addiction?
Oh yes, Victoria.
Go
I'll
fuck
get your
yourself.
bony
I
ass
can't
out of my
recall.
way.
And I love how she's like, I'm gonna take this photo, I'm gonna apply every filter to it before I post it all over social
That's the
medias.
first and last time I
Yeah.
expect to hear that.
You couldn't get the rights to any actual social media, could you,
I don't want
developers?
to mess with that ladder and hurt poor Samuel.
I
I just want to get Victoria the hell out of
I'm
the way.
also surprised that, like, frickin'... I mean, there was some sass from Max there. I keep wanting to call her Sam. There was some sass from Max there where she was like, I need to get Victoria's bony ass out of my way.
I don't want to mess with that ladder and hurt poor Samuel.
Okay, well,
I
Samuel's
just want
not
to get
on the
Victoria
ladder
the
yet.
hell out of the way.
So let's...
I believe you can go into that door
There goes
that just
Samuel da Vinci
opened.
to paint the
I think
nice.
you can do something that can, like... I'm trying to remember how to do this.
Well, you're right. I'm in here now.
Yeah, there's
This
something
main
in
sprinkler
here.
valve looks easy enough to use.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
Oh, I turned the
Are you
sprinklers on
kidding?
them. That was
Look
easy.
At this. Chill, Victoria. It's just water. Yeah, water on my cashmere. Do you know?
Oh, I
what's
thought
gonna
I was
fuck me
gonna
out for
spill
coffee?
paint
You look
on them.
Great. I can't even
Yeah,
chill on
that's
the
what we
steps.
need to do. The first thing we need to do is the water. And then, now that they're standing up, we can rewind and I think you need to wait until Samuel is far enough away, and then unclip the thing on the bucket.
Okay, maybe I have to do that before he uses the bucket?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I got it. So let's tamper with this shit. Hi, Skylar, thank you for the penis.
Okay,
Hey,
let's
Sky.
see if this works.
And now I think you have to turn the sprinklers on so that they're standing up and in range of the paint.
Yes, this makes sense. This adds up. I also remember
And
there's a way for
I
Alyssa to
agree.
get hurt here.
I think that happens later. She can get hit with a football.
What the hell?
But yeah,
were saying?
JJ, I agree.
Look at
They
that.
even
Chill,
try to
Victoria.
explain later
Just
on that
water.
Victoria
Yeah, water on my
has,
hat
like,
here. Do you know how much this
self-esteem
fucking
issues and
outfit
stuff like
costs?
that.
You look
But
great. I can't even
they
chill
do
on
it
the
in
steps.
such a way that it essentially feels like they're trying to excuse her extremely bitchy behavior by just saying, "Oh, I've got self-esteem issues, so I'm justified for wanting to, be a bitch to everyone."
Oh, Samuel is sorry.
Which is
Well, pain is not
absolutely
good for
not
you,
the
I know.
case. Oh,
Get the
she
hell
got
away from me, weirdo.
she got bukkake.
Money shot.
Hold on. Look at
I
these
like
girls.
oh,
This is what I
Samuel is
track.
sorry.
Don't mess
I
with me.
love this fucking dude. Ask the eagle to forgive him. If the eagle does not forgive Samuel, I will request that the eagle smites me.
Yeah, because I think Samuel says that he's a squirrel. Like, his whole thing is just talking about squirrels.
Hey, Victoria.
Max,
What do you want, Max?
Max, I think, I forget hers. I know Rachel Amber is supposed to be a deer.
I am sorry.
Because Max sees,
That's
like,
an awesome
images of
cashmere
deer
coat.
throughout the game.
Oh, I always
It
thought
was.
Max was the deer, and like
But
whenever
there'll
we
be
see the
another.
deer, it's like her conscience.
Well, you
But I
always
guess it
seem
makes
to
more
pick
sense
the
if
right
it's
outfit.
it's Amber,
I do
Rachel
have
Amber.
some talent.
I mean,
Mr.
Max even
Jefferson
has a
told me.
deer, like,
I've
on
seen
her
the pictures.
shirt,
You
so
have a great
it
eye.
would make sense
Richard
to be
Avedon
her,
is.
but yeah, it just,
He's one of my heroes. Thanks, Max.
Maybe it's because we're
I hope
kind
the
of
sluts
filling
get me
the
a towel before
void
they hang a sign on me.
that Rachel used to fill in Chloe's life. Like she's trying to replace us, kind of. Like we're
Yeah.
the
Deserve a better
substitute
shot.
here.
Sorry about
I also
blocking
love
you
that this
and-
little moment,
and the go fuck yourself selfie.
I guess
That was
the
mean,
developers were
but
expecting
pretty
the
funny.
majority of players to make fun
those
of
days, you
Victoria,
I know
because
exactly
later
what you
on,
mean,
Victoria will send Max
see
a
you later.
text just saying, "I hope you know that our
Bye-bye.
little bonding session didn't mean anything," and then she just goes back to being a bitch again.
Oh yeah.
Victoria probably played me. I should have played her.
I mean,
Better get to my room before I find Warren.
I totally get that, like, being an absolute dickhead
Sorry.
to her
I really have
is
to
kind
find
of
out
what
what
she
happens.
deserves. But, if we're just, like, an asshole, nothing gets solved. And, she'll be an asshole again later, but she's probably got a hard life, too, I can imagine that her parents are probably dickheads.
Yeah, and that's also true, JJ. If you're going to add a character who has mental health issues, I always point to the game Hellblade as a very good example, because it's a game that is literally based around that aspect of the character having mental issues.
Oh, Victoria, give me
And
a
I think if
fucking
you're just
break.
adding a character who has mental issues just for the sake of having them, and you're not going to incorporate them into the story
Warren should be all
in
over
a
Brooke.
meaningful
They're
way,
perfect for each other.
then what's the point?
Yeah. I mean, I have heard some stuff that, like, I do kind of like it when background characters do shit like that, like when there's two females in the background and they just happen to be holding hands. I like it when stuff like that happens because, fucking people exist, and even if they're not the focus, sometimes there be lesbians. That's just how it is.
That actually is the philosophy of the guy who did Nier, Yoko Taro. he is very similar in the characters that he creates and puts into his games, and he's just like, these people exist, and I'm going to portray them in the game. And one of his main things is not, weirdly enough, drawing attention to it. He's just like in the first Nier game, one of the characters, she's a hermaphrodite, and even though it's never outright said by her, it's heavily implied throughout the entire game because she's shunned by everyone, and it's because she's different in some way. And so his philosophy there is just to be like, yeah, these people do exist, and I'm going to display it as such in a way that doesn't feel like sensationalizing or anything, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, even when I run D&Ds and stuff, like, I just had a character who was like I was narrating and I was like, so this guy's name is Harry, and this other guy's name is Jim, they're husbands, and like, you know, it wasn't like, oh, there's this big story. It was like, no, these characters are gay. They just are.
Yeah.
So, to comment on what was said earlier in the journal about Max fucking hating her room. Okay, review time. So, this is smaller than my room, so the size is not that great.
I love my space, but
keep calm
I
and
do
carry
miss
on.
my friends
Nice.
and family and
She has a couch. She has a little desk for computer stuff, a DVD collection. I'm not seeing a television. So that's one thing I have over her, I guess. But this room is fucking awesome. This looks cool. This looks cool. She has a couch. I think she's just being whiny. I truly do.
It's not exactly pretty and pink, but
Fucking
no
teenagers.
I mean, Max is that kind of character. She would whine.
She would whine. Correct. Now I have fucking... I wonder what this will say, because this is when she discovers the powers. October 7th. This will be the weirdest journal entry I ever make. So weird, I don't know how or where to start. But it started with the most vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came to the edge of a cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado headed for Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging on my face. And I was scared. Shitless. Okay, fucking... Max, stop putting periods and then putting words like and but. That's not how sentences work.
Also, I want you to realize that in the time it took for us to go from all we've done to here, she has done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more journal entries.
Uh-huh. While walking and shit. And only here is when she starts talking about the killing. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Did she write this while it was happening? Hold up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I felt so shitty. I just wanted to get to the bathroom and to be alone and wash my face after that nightmare. Or daymare? Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this odd, beautiful blue butterfly flutter in and right when I took a photo of it in the corner, Nathan Prescott came in, freaking out, talking to himself. I hid in the corner, and this punk girl came in, and they started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. I like how she wrote shot in caps, but did not put an exclamation point at the end of the sentence. As if it wasn't that exciting.
You want to shoot the girl.
Yeah, it's calm. Fucking Sebastian the Crab was singing about it. This is where it gets strange, like life. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason, as if I could stop the bullet. But then suddenly, I could feel the world twisting around me, and this pressure in my head. everything seemed to rewind, and I found myself right back in class at my desk. I literally thought I had been dosed with some drug, until I calmed myself down. I saw everything happen in class the way it did before. Major grounding deja vu. Groundhog. Like Groundhog Day. Somehow I was unable... Oh, wait. I was able to actually rewind time.
I was unable to rewind time.
Why is there a picture of a dog with blood around its neck? Not all those who wander are lost. Oh, wait. That's not blood. That's a scarf. Why is there a scarf dog? Skylar says, that couch almost looks like a futon. Wait a minute. Elvish. Hold on. Get this. So notice, this is when we're talking about everything happening, like we're freaking out about the gunshot. Which, by the way, cool, Max. You put paint on where the bullet is. Fun. We also, in that time, drunk a coffee. Because there's a coffee stain here. So, literally while we were doing all that, right after we, like, did the shit with, like, fucking Chloe dying, we're like, oh, God, caffeine, I need it. Look, we spilled some there, too.
Maybe they're, like, saying that she did this when she got to her dorm or something?
But we only just got here, and this, like, the time travel one was, like, right after we time traveled for the first time. We've gotten a few of these.
One day I'll organize my film.
Well, then the game is just inconsistent as hell.
This game? No. Why would this game be inconsistent? It's like so...
I am so addicted to this site.
Camera
Look
porn?
at these vintage beauties.
I wish all stores were called what you want to buy and then porn. But this game is just so.
Looks like Dana left me a little post-it note.
Hey girl, I borrowed your drive so I can watch some flicks while I study. If you need it back, just track me down in my room. XOXO D.
Great. Now I have to go get the flash drive from Dana's room.
Yeah, we gotta go to Dana's room now. At least it appears we're friends with Dana.
Ahoy, Captain. At least I know you've got my back. When I swallowed
Hello,
your
teddy
eye
bear.
and my parents rushed me to the ER, I knew we were bonded forever.
I relate to that.
You can't get out now, Dana.
I have a
Tell
bunny
me the
rabbit I
truth or
like.
rot in there.
What the fuck? What's happening over here?
Welcome to the real drama queens of Blackwell.
Yeah, this part is weird. This chick somehow manages to lock the other character in their dorm room, which doesn't seem like it should be possible. Oh, also, her name is Juliet Douglas, I believe. When she asks...
Okay. I'm noticing that these specific doorknobs... Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think they have... There is a keyhole. I can see a keyhole. But I'm not understanding how one would lock them in. Because, let's go back to my room. I want to see if there's a lock on the inside that I could just use to get out. Or is my door open and I'm not going to be able to see the lock? No, wait, my door just doesn't have a lock. Awesome. Nice. Anybody can come in here whenever they fucking want.
That explains a situation that occurs later on.
Skylar says spaghetti porn, ice cream porn, taco porn. Okay, well, when you do it like that, you're gonna end up finding more than one thing.
Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
Oh yes, Max.
Sup,
I've
girl?
locked Dana in the room because we're cool.
Why did you lock her in there at all? What did she do?
What did she do?
It's a boy,
What
isn't
didn't
it?
she do?
Yup.
Dana's been sexting with my boyfriend.
Ouch. How did you find out?
It's always a boy.
Dina's
care?
been
Why are
sexting.
you ever
She
talk?
showed
Just
her
zone out with your
boyfriend,
partner.
my
That's why I'm
boyfriend,
talking to you now.
her bots,
What's
and
my
I
last
wasn't
name?
okay with it. Your last name is Douglas, but that's not an option. Julia Mason, Julia Olson, Julia Watson, Julia Patson.
Oh, it may be Juliet Watson. I probably got that wrong.
For some reason, I'm thinking it's Mason, but you are smarter than me, so let's go with Watson.
Juliet Watson.
I'm probably wrong.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at
Oh,
all.
it was.
Of course I do.
Yeah, you were right.
Just because I don't talk a lot doesn't mean I don't care. So, how did you find out about them?
According to Victoria...
Oh, I
Dana
think
would
Juliet
do
Douglas
anything
is a
to
character
Dana
from
Cordell.
Lost.
According to
Whoops.
Victoria.
That's why I said that.
She saw the sext, and Zachary won't answer his phone. Once Dana admits
So-
it, she can go. Straight to hell.
Max, I swear I didn't do anything. But I bet Victoria did.
Victoria did? Wait a minute, so is she saying that Victoria had nudes of Dana and sent them to Dana's girlfriend?
Basically, I think she's saying that Victoria told her that she saw something like on Dana's phone about sexting. So now you just have to find out the
At least she puts her
find out
photographs
proof
out there.
that this is not the
Unlike
case
me.
by snooping in Victoria's dorm room.
Well, we're friends. We've bonded. Dear Miss Chase, thank you for your submission to the Croft Gallery. Unfortunately, your work is not compatible with our mission statement. We appreciate your efforts and wish you success in the future. Sincerely our best, Amanda Croft, owner of Croft Gallery. Okay, so her shit sucks. Nice, good to know. Are these pictures
They
of
should call
her?
this series aloof, cold and
The first
soulless.
one looks like a picture of
Kinda
her.
like Victoria.
Hmm.
No, officer, I'm not snooping.
All right.
Is she going
Let's
to
find
get a
the
3D
deets.
printer for her dorm room? Maybe I will join her.
Oh, there's even a little deer in the fucking 3D printer too. They are ham-fisting the deer. Don't, guys, I didn't mean it like that.
Okay, if I did wear expensive jewelry. I
Oh my
would
god, they
look
got
special.
silly bands in there! You fucking remember those? Oh wait, you didn't go to school. You wouldn't know about silly bands.
Yes, I get it. Enter the
No.
Vortex Club.
So,
No.
imagine a rubber band shaped like an animal or an alien head or shit like that. They were such a fad when I was a kid. Like, we would literally trade them. And if you got a cool one, you could, like, get money for it. International photography. Mark Jefferson. Photography. Neil's dumb. Why is there a whole fucking glass of tea just laying here? Wasteful bitch.
Yes, Victoria has the best Retina screen laptop.
Oh, like I haven't
Let me
called her a
just check to see if
bitch
she-
already.
I'll give Victoria props for not posting my photo. And for this nice shot. Boom. This is the email I need to show
All right.
Juliet. Now I have to
Taylor,
print this
so
fast
sad
and
to
get the
inform
hell
you
out of
that I
here.
totally punked Juliet and Dana just now. All I had to do was mention to Juliet that I saw a nasty text from Dana on Zach's phone. Dumb. Oh my god, I want to die. They spelled ass with 2 Z's.
Damaz.
I hate this so much. Dumb ass believed me. So I expect there to be dorm room rampage soon. Juliet deserves this for slutting Zach away from me. As for Dana, who gives a shit? Get out your popcorn. VC. So wait. The lady who's mad, like got friggin' Victoria's boyfriend to dump her for, like, her, and yet she's mad that Dana, like, cheated?
Oh, you actually need physical proof. You need to go
Oh,
to the
fuck.
printer and print it out.
Oh, of course.
You can also mess up Victoria's pictures on her wall if you so desire.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't hate Victoria. I don't want her to know we were here.
Not those pictures. You can
Oh, these ones?
rearrange smaller pictures somewhere else. just do it. Humor me. You can always,
All right,
rewind.
I'll rewind time
Photo
afterwards.
Tetris and leave Victoria a message.
Photo
Let's
Tetris.
move this here, and this one there.
Oh, it's a middle
pattern is
finger.
emerging.
Nice. This action will have consequences. I can take a picture.
Yep.
I like how one of those is just a mouth with an open tongue. Alright, let's put it back.
You just got a trophy.
I did. It's titled Focused. Thank you, buddy. Alright,
welcome.
let's print the email. Those vials of blood. Oh, they're markers. You know, I guess it was foolish for me to think that there were red and yellow vials of blood just on her fucking table.
Yeah, she's
This better
Dexter.
convince
She
Juliet
takes
that
the
Dana
blood
is innocent.
samples.
Everyone I bully, I take a blood sample from. She has a fucking TV. And a couch! Victoria's room is better. A+ for Victoria's room.
Funnily enough, there's a line, because this game was published by Square Enix, there's a line where if you look at the TV, she'll say, maybe I'll fire up...
At least
I think
that's
it's
an alarm
your
from
TV
this
actually,
century.
where she's like, maybe I'll use this to fire up
Looks like
Final
nobody won
Fantasy: The
this TV
Spirits
war.
Within.
There's
I don't
nothing
care
left
what
but ghosts.
anybody says. That's one of the best sci-fi films ever made. Even though it literally almost bankrupted Square Enix.
It's also kind of a shitty movie.
Yeah.
Can I do that with
it's
this TV?
terrible.
There's
I'm
a
not sure.
tasty
Yeah,
plasma.
yeah.
Maybe I could sneak in and watch Final Fantasy.
Yep.
She said that is some tasty
I
plasma.
don't care what anybody says. That's one of the best sci-fi films ever made.
It's not. It's really bad.
It literally, like I said, it almost bankrupted Square Enix. It lost so much money.
It has literally nothing to do with Final Fantasy. Isn't it like a space movie?
It's basically set in like a post-apocalyptic New York.
It's not even a fantasy. That's
No,
Final
it's really not.
Sci-Fi.
And we've got one of the main characters voiced by Alec Baldwin, which is kind of hilarious.
That is such a big fucking necklace. That does not look like it would
I'm an
be a
asshole.
good fashion statement.
I'm sorry, Dana.
It's JPEG.
You are. And I
Yo,
hope so.
Dana's the pretty girl.
You really think I
Yes.
mess around with Zachary?
No, but I get stupid jealous. I owe you dinner.
Why did you lock
Still
her
love me,
in the room
and
instead
you
of
do my
talking?
laundry. Thanks, Max. You're like the Blackwell Ninja. Now let's see what Zach has to say about
I love how she's like,
Victoria.
I owe you
You set me
dinner.
free.
You still love me?
Thank you. Warren's flash drive is on my desk.
I love food. Alright, now to review this room.
Yeah, this girl appears initially
Almost
like
done.
she's going to be a
Get the
character
flash
who's...
drive, and then I'll go
She's
see
kind of a popular girl, but she's also kind of down to earth. Like, her and Max get along and whatnot. You can also, if you go to her bin, you can find a pregnancy
Of
test.
course, a popular cheerleader like
Oh,
Dana
nice.
would have a million
Stir
friends.
some shit.
So
Of
fascinating
the
to get a peek
rooms,
at
this
Dana's
one is
social
the one I
media
like the
world.
decoration the
And
most
yes,
because there's
Max, so
some
terribly
coloring
wrong.
here. But
Ooh,
her
she's also
TV
got a pride
sucks.
rug. Or what looks like a pride rug.
Is it?
The colors are kind of... I'm not sure. I think it's... that looks very similar to the bisexual flag.
I gotta be real. I don't know much about the flags except for like, at one point I made a joke with Skylar where I was like, I wish there was a straight flag, and then Skylar was like, there is. I looked it up, and apparently it's like seen as like offensive.
Well, that's like, Twitch is adding a bunch of stuff.
Imagine what life would be like being a cheerleader.
A bunch of new tags.
Dramatic, I
Because there have been a
guess.
lot of straight people who have apparently been using the LGBT tag, but stating that they're using it because they're allies. Oh, and it's not in the bin, it's literally on the floor. I saw you walk past it.
Oh.
But yeah, they're adding a new tag like LGBT ally for people who are allies of it, which is cool. And
Max,
she just
that's mine.
touches it. Oh god, she touched
You're
the
not
whole thing!
helpful. You're just nosy. I think you better go.
Was it, like, positive or negative? I didn't
Nice,
get a
Max.
chance to see.
You hurt her feelings by
I
being
don't
so
think it
damn
matters.
nosy again.
That's something that
But I could
that's something
rewind
that
and make it
Dana
up to her.
peed on earlier.
Oh, yeah, I know she beat on it, but, like, also, you know, I'm curious.
La la la, I don't see that pregnancy test.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pick it up either. I would just get close and look at it, but I want to know.
I think you could actually speak to her about it. If I recall.
Well, Max,
like,
that's mine.
you can
I glitched it. She's on
You're
the
not
bed
helpful.
crying.
You're just nosy.
Oh.
I think you better go.
What? What?
Nice.
Nice.
You hurt her feelings.
The
by being
pregnancy
so
test
damn
just
nosy
disappeared from Max's hand.
again. But I could rewind and make it up to her.
I want to know if you're pregnant, lady.
That's
Dana.
hilarious.
Seriously, thanks again. I can't believe Juliet locked me in my own room.
Tell me about your
Realtor.
sex life. I heard a rumor. Yes, okay, I heard a rumor about you. Let's go.
Dana, I'm not trying to be nosy, but I heard a rumor about you.
What? Who told you I was
I'm not
pregnant?
trying to be
Nobody
nosy.
important. I just acted like I
Oh,
was
apparently
bullshit.
she is pregnant.
I just wanted you to know.
It's like a goddamn reality show.
Nobody
around here.
important.
Can you keep a secret, Max?
Hey, Zeph.
Hi, Zeph. I like how I can say, of course I'll keep the secret, or I can just say you're pregnant. I mean, to be fair,
Keep
it's
the
not going to be...
secret. You're pregnant.
It's not going to be a secret too much longer. Yeah, I'm
That
saying
is-
that.
That is
I'm
amazing.
sorry, I shouldn't have.
Yeah, me neither. But I did. Anyway,
Oh,
What the
what
fuck?
about the other?
deadbeat dad? You can catch him on the 40-yard line this Friday. And it's not Zachary.
What the fuck? Okay. So, literally, we were, like, apologizing for asking about her being pregnant, and we were like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have. And then she replies, yeah, me neither, but I did. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Are you implying you had sex? Or you? It just seems like she took what we were saying, ignored it, and was like, "Talk about my fucking." I'm going deeper. I want to be nosy.
Who then? And you don't have to tell me.
You don't have to tell me, but if you don't, I
I like
will
your spirit,
actually
Max.
rewind time to find
Anyway,
out who.
You better get that flash drive so Warren has an excuse to
No,
bug you.
tell me. I have to
it's
know
just
who
like-
you fuck.
Yeah, who got you pregnant? You don't have to tell me if you don't want
Dana
to.
really
You'd
does
probably
look
better
stressed
not.
about all this.
It's like, then why did you ask?
Apparently, it's one of the football players, so I'm sure there's theories about which one it is.
Must protect my precious, so Max never.
I think we
has
can
to
also
chase
have a
it
look
down
in
again.
the computer of what the flash drive is.
Ah, Gollum impressions, the epitome of humor.
I better make sure everything is still in there.
precious, so Max
I think Warren forgot to hide the party puzzle folder. Not that I would open
I
it
want
no
him to
matter
get
how
it back
tempting.
and actually go,
I have
thank you,
myself.
Maxis. We must protect the flash drives.
Oh god, you just became Yoda.
Weird science homework. Ugh. That's a joke based on the movie Weird Science. Greatest TV shows ever, Muzak. Is that supposed to say music, but with a Z? Elvish, I'm done. I want out. I want out of this dimension.
Who's the hottie football player? He got a nice D.
If Gollum were Yoda. There is no trial, howitzers. There is only doer.
There is only Zool.
There is another Skywalker.
This is both sad and pathetic.
Oh, fuck. Dana, I suck at writing. but I thought I should... I can't even read
Neil,
that other word.
You can click X if you want to make it actually legible.
Good. But that's the loser's way out. Dana, I suck at writing, but I thought I should word this. Hold on, what's that one word? But I thought I should write this. God, that doesn't look like right. This so you might not hate my dumbass forever. I know I act like a tough jock around everybody, but I never had to act around you. I'm not the kind of man you deserve. You saw how I passed out. If you need any money, let me know. Oh, Logan's probably the dad. It's probably
Most likely.
Logan. Did you fuck Logan?
Now I feel to wipe out.
Let's go back. Let's start the pregnancy dialogue, but Lily like, Logan!
Now I feel too wiped out to leave.
Oh, God.
Was it Logan? We're going all the way back.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Logan!
seriously, thanks again.
I heard a rumor.
Dana. What?
Pregnant.
Nobody important.
Pregnant.
Just like a guy.
Pregnant.
Pregnate.
Okay.
Pregnant.
So we still get the option to say you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Then he'll say you don't know who, and now I think we can say, was it Logan? No! Still saying who then. I want you to know that I was being nosy.
No!
I just want to stir up some shit. If I'm gonna be a teenage girl, I'm gonna be a goddamn teenage girl. Wow, he writes better than me, but my grammar is better, barely. He wrote atrociously. The two people that really suck at writing that I know are me and Skylar. We both have terrible, terrible chicken
It would
scratch.
be a cool sticker without the words.
Alright, do I have the drive in this time? Can I just look at what she was on?
Of course, a popular
Anything
cheerleader
you
like Dana will have a million
pick up
fans.
is
So
not
fascinating to
affected by
get a peek
time
into
travel.
Dana's
Okay,
social
good.
media world.
I still wanted the timeline
And
where I
this
found out
match
she was
so
pregnant.
terribly wrong.
Because later there might be dialogue where I gotta be like, she's fucking everyone!
Juliet, extreme reporter.
Nice, okay, bye Dana. I like your design. Have fun with your baby, name her Max. What the fuck? His friend left and now he's so lonely. Oh!
Ow! That hurt.
Damn, I better rewind.
You hit Alyssa, you dick face! Alyssa, get up!
Alyssa, move your head. If you insist, Max.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I actually
That
helped
was-
somebody.
That was the stupidest shit. We literally just said move your head and she's like, if you insist. We couldn't have been like, hey, you want to walk over here or something? Like,
Max, that was awesome. Thank you.
God, we're stupid.
I'm not,
not-
giving you a choice about this. Name the child Max.
I won't. I'll use time travel.
That was close.
I love her hair.
Assholes. If I was a member of the Vortex
I wish her
Club, they'd
voice
never pull
actress
that.
was a little
Would you
better.
want to be a member?
They're smart.
It's the same one who
should
voiced
hang out.
Juliet from before.
No,
They
I have to
reuse a
finish
lot of
this
voice
stupid book.
actors for characters.
It just seems like they were like... I don't understand because the voice here is just like, oh, hello. Like, instead of, like,
Yeah.
sounding like a normal person.
It sounds like she's got something in her teeth. But she's trying to get it out.
Wondering if there's like a joke to it, like, oh, she's this person with the voice.
We all know social outcasts have a weird way of
Get lost,
speaking.
hipster. I'm not doing any interviews.
Why are you so mean to me?
Get lost, hipster!
I'm
Wow.
also wondering why he threw the ball. Like, that's why I walked
I think
up.
he was mad at a text. or something.
Who is this? Hold on, let me check. Is this the guy from before who, like... Okay, this is Zachary. So this is the guy who got mad at... this is Juliet's boyfriend, I think.
Yeah. Once again, though, none of this matters.
Yeah, none of this matters, but it's telling a little story.
It's telling a little story, and it doesn't matter.
Technically, none of the game matters, because, spoiler alert, I'm not going to let Arcadia Bay get destroyed by a giant-ass tornado. So none of this matters.
I always get a little
but it also
when I
matters.
think about having my own room here.
I think I can take a picture of the totem pole now. I remember that. I remember at one point we take a picture of the totem pole. Can I? I'm going to try. Totem pole. Look.
Warren told me that totem is named Tabanga for a reason nobody knows.
Tabanga, like from Boy Meets World? Or was her name Topanga? Chad, is it Tabanga or Topanga?
I think it's Tabanga.
For some reason I'm leaning more towards the P. I'm thinking it's Topanga. I don't know though. When this boy meets world. When this boy meets world.
So don't think I'm blind. I see everything here at Blackwell.
Oh shit.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, and leave me alone.
Why are you being mean to Kate?
I'll leave you to deal with the abuse of authority. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna grab a drink.
No, by Elvish, I'm bad at everything.
Have fun.
Alright, okay, so if I take a photo, I can prove it. But in real life...
Hey, why don't you leave her alone?
Fuck you!
Excuse us, this is official campus business.
Excuse me, you shouldn't be yelling at students or bullying them.
Hey, nobody is bullying anybody. I'm doing my job.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're part of the problem, Missy. I will remember this conversation.
You remember me. You saved my life later, I'm pretty sure. Again, there's so much I kind of remember.
I think you scared him for once. I have to go, but thank you. It means a lot.
Aww.
Anytime, Kate.
I helped her.
I felt like an everyday hero helping Kate, but now Officer David Dickhead is after me.
Let him be after you. You helped your friend. You did the right thing. How you guys feeling, chat? How you feeling? I'm in a good mood. Having a fun play session with my buddy Elvie. Having a nice playthrough of Life is Strange. I haven't played this game in so long. Warren, I remember loving you.
I'm glad I stepped in that time. Can't stand to see people being bullied.
Is she sad? Okay, well, let's look around before we go talk to Warren.
At least Rachel Amber has people who care about her.
I mean, Rachel Amber has one very specific person who cares about her a whole ton. I recognize this RV. Why do I recognize an RV? Look.
That layer of dust is begging for my finger.
Yeah, draw.
It's not a dirty window unless somebody writes "clean me" on it.
Oh, you could have drawn a smiley face. You don't need to... I actually like that better.
I could use this picture for a series on Arcadia Bay lots.
I'm so dirty. With that face. Focal pointed. Oh, a dog!
That dog looks peaceful asleep, but if I get too close, Cujo.
It's a cute looking doggo.
That dog looks peaceful asleep, but if I get too close, Cujo.
It's not well rendered. Honestly, it kind of looks dead. But it's not dead. I remember this RV. This RV is important. I just don't know why. Alright, let's go check up on Juliet. Hey, Juliet.
I don't
Hear
get it.
about Dana?
How could Zach and Victoria do that to me?
She's like totes pregnant.
Juliet still looks upset about Zach and Victoria. I don't blame her. Hi,
Let's
Juliet.
chat.
How are you doing?
Oh, hey, Max. Sorry, I'm still screwed up.
God, your lip movements. Sorry about Zachary.
Sorry you had to find out about Zachary that way. Or anyway.
Better sooner than later. Now that skank Victoria won't be laughing behind my back.
You know what?
anymore.
Why, Skylar? You recognize the RV? Have
Mr.
you played this game?
Badass Football hero is such a chicken shit. He said he sexted Victoria as a joke. Ha ha. I think Warren wants your attention.
He usually does. Hang in there, Juliet.
See you around, Max.
Should I rewind time and talk to you again?
Now, Max.
Juliet still looks upset about Zach and Victoria. I don't blame her.
All right. Now that now can I make jokes about him that will make you
hey,
happy?
Max.
I won't bother you.
I won't bother you then. I have to go see Warren before he melts. See you.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll all be partying later with Zach and Victoria.
What?
And the Vortex Club.
Yeah. Sure.
See you around, Max.
No, that's not good. I want to actually have the dialogue where I tried to be a friend.
Hi, Juliet.
Oh, hey, Max.
Again, none of this matters. So it's just because I'm this
you had
person.
To find out about Zachary that way.
Better.
Skylar says I haven't played it, but I watched Elvish
See
play
you
it.
around, Max.
Wait, I watched it played at your house a long time ago? Then I watched Elvish play some. Oh. I guess I played this with you there. Huh.
Come on over here, please.
Come on over, please. I need attention. Oh my fucking god, Max. Please.
Too bad those posters will be trashed and ignored.
Please, Jesus Christ. I'm not a human unless you're looking at me. Hey there, sweet bean.
Max, check it out.
I'm gonna look at you.
And there's Warren. Did he actually buy a used car?
What up, Max? How are you?
Here's
Car.
your flash. Thanks.
No
He
problem.
went right for the hug.
Check out my new wheels.
Cool. Very old
That
school.
is literally the lamest car here,
1978
and I
to be
love it.
exact. Now we can go to the drive-in. There's one in Newburgh just 60 miles away.
You're in the wrong time, Warren. But then, so am I.
There's a drive-in
You
in
okay?
my hometown. Don't fucking
It's been
sass
one
drive-ins.
strange fucking day.
I bet. I heard Victoria got a face full of paint. I'd pay money to see a photo of that.
Really?
Really?
I
wish
could have
would've
taken it.
known.
You probably could have raised a Kickstarter fund just for that one image of her covered in paint.
Had I known that. Anyway, Victoria took down my photo, so that drama ended well.
So, did you get a chance to check out the movie booty on my flash drive?
Movie booty. Yes, I absolutely watched the shit out of all of the porn you had on your flash drive. Think you gave me the wrong one, Warren. By the way, why are you searching my name on Google Images? No reason.
Yeah, thanks. You had some cool shit.
Hey,
on there.
JJ, welcome
From Akira
back.
to Twilight Zone, which seems apropos today.
References.
I consider myself a pop cultural pirate connoisseur.
A
does
pop
sound better
cultural
than beef.
pirate.
Ha ha. Make sure you watch Cannibal Holocaust.
Don't watch Cannibal Holocaust. It's not a good movie. Seen it.
Seen it. I was more disturbed by all those emo vampire movies in there.
Can a sensitive high school boy love sensitive vampires too?
So you're
Yeah.
sensitive.
You're a Twilight
Ouch,
fan,
that sounds
Warren?
awful the way you say it.
Faster, pussycat. Kill, kill, kill.
No, I was impressed you had faster pussycat kill kill.
Russ Meyer was a genius of black and white. Plus, babes with breasts.
Who
Yes.
would beat your sensitive ass down?
If I was lucky. Speaking of hip and fast, we should cruise out in my car to an actual movie this week. But you seem
I want to do it. I want to go. I don't want to speak about it. I need to talk. Yeah, I want to open up with this boy.
I need to talk to somebody, just to get it out of my system.
Dr. Warren Graham is in the house.
Oh,
I don't even
Warren,
prescribe you any
please.
meds. Tell me everything.
For reals, Warren, this is between you and me, not social media.
Don't insult me.
What
Mr.
you'd have
Jefferson's
heard.
class today. I mean, life-changing. Have you ever had a dream so real it was like a movie?
Max Caulfield, right?
Oh shit,
One of
he
the
does figure
Jefferson's
it out.
photo groupies?
I'm one of his students.
What the fuck ever. I know you like to take pictures, especially when you're hiding out in the bathrooms. You best tell me what you told the principal, now.
I told him the truth.
Answer me, bitch.
What are you talking about? I told him the truth. Fuck you. What, you gonna kill me in public? I'm the god of time.
Anything
I
to
told
say,
him the
huh?
truth. A student had a gun.
No, you told him I had a gun. That's why he dragged me into his office.
And did what? Give
And
you
he
a stern
told me
lecture?
I told him?
Nobody lectures me. Everyone tries, though.
Background is the best thing in the
Do
scene.
not
I like the
analyze
bird.
me. I pay people for that. Worry about yourself.
I pay people to analyze me. I have a therapist. They're not doing a good job. Take a step back. I could call the police. Let's get threatening.
Take a step back, Nathan Prescott.
Oh man, you're telling me what to do?
Get away from her, dude!
Oh, damn, headbutt.
Hey, leave him alone.
Nobody tells me what to do.
God,
Not my parents,
dude.
Not the principal or that whore in the bathroom.
This guy is an asshole.
Come back to, oh dude, headbutt!
It was pretty powerful.
You again.
Oh!
Run him over! Oh, wait, no. Warren, you don't have this. Max! Max, no! Warren's left alone now, and he might still have the gun! Oh, thanks.
Also-
Fucking David walks up afterwards.
The Chloe's license plate says
Nathan
Twin
Prescott
Peaks.
is messed up and dangerous. This
Well, at
day
least we
never
know she
ends.
likes. There's no motto
Thanks,
here.
Chloe.
It's written in marker on her fucking
After 5
shit.
years, you're still Max Caulfield.
Wait,
Don't give me the guilty face.
now
Just
she
pretend
seems to
you're
know that
Lexi.
she's Chloe?
I am seriously glad to see you.
Yeah, when she looked up
Oh, and
through the
thanks,
windshield,
Chloe.
she was
It
like,
makes perfect
Chloe?
sense I'd see you today.
For some
Yes, it's in
reason.
that kind
She
of
didn't
day.
recognize her the first.
So what
I
did that freak
guess
want with
she
you?
wasn't really looking at her. God, I'm so worried about Warren. Warren's like my favorite character. Him and Samuel the creepy janitor.
Welcome home, good Hunter Elvish. Thank you, JJ.
I have
I have no idea.
I know he's a Prescott.
And an asshole. Your friend really stood up for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I owe him big time.
I wanted to go
Not
on
the
that
only
date
one
to
in
the
town.
drive-in.
And you're already
It sounds
causing
really
trouble.
nice.
I thought it would be quiet here.
I've
Feels
been on
so
drive-in
weird to be
dates.
back.
They were pretty
So I guess
nice.
Seattle sucked hard?
I ever told you that story?
Hmm.
There's a movie called Dwayne the Rock it's Hercules, but Dwayne the Rock Johnson is in it.
Oh,
And
yep.
I went to go see that movie. There was another movie I was interested in seeing at the drive-in. That's the one I went for. I went on a date, and when that movie started, I know absolutely nothing about that movie. I spent the whole time making out. The whole movie. And I wasn't good at kissing, so it was literally just, okay, this is Kneale Learns How to Kiss, the movie. I look up at one point, and he's like holding a lion, and he's like, enough! And I have no idea what the context is. But apparently there's a lion in that movie. And that's it. That's my drive-in story. Did you like it?
I've never actually been to a drive-in.
Oh, they're so nice. We should go to one and instead of watching the movie, make out.
I guess. It was cool, but I felt kind of lonely, out of my league.
That's the only time I've ever
I would
done
think you'd
that.
fit
If
right
I
in with
ever
our
pay
school
for a
hipsters.
movie, I'm like, I want to
Right.
fucking watch the
You
movie.
look like the cover of hipstergirl.com.
At least you're still a smartass.
That's why I'm here.
Please, girl. You came back for Blackwell.
Please, girl. She's literally like, you look like the cover of hipstergirl.com. No, she doesn't. She looks more punk than hipster. I don't know, man. JJ says, God, I'm a nerd. Why are you a nerd, JJ? I only came back for Mark Jefferson. Alright, what's that?
Wow.
Only for Mark Jefferson. He was a pretty famous photographer in the 90s.
There were no friends or
I've always
anything
loved
I
his
wanted
work.
to return to.
Those that can't do, teach. I'm glad you found a good reason to come back.
Don't you think I'm happy to see you?
No. You were happy to wait 5 years without a call or even a text.
Bitch, I saved your life with the power of time. Yeah, there's nothing else to say here except for I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I know things were tough on you when I left.
How do you know? You weren't even here.
I know things were tough on you when I left. Wow.
My hair is blue now and I have a beanie. I've been through trauma.
Enough said.
I just wanted to settle in.
She has
first
been
and
through
not
trauma,
be
though.
such a shy, cliche geek. I totally would have contacted you.
I bet you don't use these sad excuses on Mr. Jefferson.
That's actually a very good point made by Chloe. You've been here a month and you waited. You haven't told me you were here. Like, that kind of shows where your priorities are.
Also, she knew she was here? Like, Chloe knew Max was here?
Maybe,
Wow, I haven't heard that one in a while.
maybe she knows
Not
that,
everything changes.
like,
Except my
the
camera has
new
officially
term
taken
or
a
whatever
shit.
started a month ago.
My step
So
two
she's
says
just
a
putting
boatload
two and
tools.
two together.
Maybe you can fix it at my place.
I need very specific, tiny tools.
Nerd alert. My stepdad has a fully stocked garage. And he
So,
actually
did
owns a
we
tiny
not
tool.
fix our camera when we
Welcome
did
home,
the
Max.
time travel earlier?
You did. I think it was supposed to say, like, during the scuffle with Nathan, it got damaged.
Oh, okay.
Somehow?
Well, all that happened was, like, I told him to get off of me. Warren, like, backed me up. Warren got headbutted. And then, like, he touched my neck, but he didn't really do anything.
Come on in.
And
Go
then
inside.
Warren
The house
tackled
still
the
looks
shit out of him
nice.
after I
Home,
clawed
shit
him.
home.
Because Warren is secretly the best character in this game.
Good.
He's got some problems, but he's a teenager. You know, he's not perfect yet.
He's not perfect yet.
I'm seeing a pair of boobs. Anyone else see that picture that is literally just a pair of
My room looks a
boobs?
bit different than the last time you saw it.
It's cool. At least we can chill out.
This isn't exactly my chill-out zone. My stepfuhrer makes sure of that. Come in and close the door.
Oh, an American
Put on some
flag
music while I
being
meditate.
used as a curtain. Edgy. I think this is a crime, actually.
Chloe was always taller than me. We made her dad keep track of her
Hi,
height.
Mortis. Mortis is on my shoulder
Aw.
now.
Oh.
Does that
It's like,
sticker
where's
say
that
fuck
hair
fuck?
I used to eat?
I must feast. Does that say fuck fuck? It does say fuck fuck.
Chloe's dad built this
I
dresser.
want a double fuck sticker. Oregon
This
Coast.
postcard is from Rachel Ember.
Miss you. Wish you were here.
Rach!
No postcards here from you, Max, you fucking stupid ass.
And it reeks like dirty laundry.
They can do
Gross.
double fuck. I can do double ass. Never combine the two!
Oh, this is a flashback to you. Our super secret closet lair.
I remember this closet. Do I hide in this closet at some point? I recognize this closet.
I remember this closet.
Totally changed
I
his
was
vibe.
inside it for
I
years.
barely recognized her.
I'm still there, Bubba.
That just really tickled me. Just, I remember this closet.
I mean, I walked in here and I was just looking around. Oh, cool, there's a little drawing of Chloe. Everybody lies, no expectations. And when I looked at the closet, I was like, for some reason, I recognized this closet as if I were in it. So I think we, like, go in the closet at some point.
Dude, you broke my glass snow dough. Thanks.
I didn't mean to break your glass snow dough. Here. Also, what the fuck is a snow dough while I'm at it?
Old cardboard boxes.
Alright, let's be more careful this time. Or do the exact same shit, Max. You dumb cuck.
Thanks.
Oh, wow.
I meant to say fuck. I'm trying to say more things than just, you know, fuck and bitch. That's why earlier I was like, you stupid bent, and, like, now I'm saying cuck. I need to, like, you know, grow my vocabulary. Anyways, where's the pair of tits? Yeah, there they are. See, I wasn't kidding. There's just boobs here. No real connection to anything. It's just boobs. I think they were trying to say, hey, Chloe might be interested in women. Look at the boobs.
It won't play without any power.
I like how they wrote Samsung here.
I believe there's actually a journal entry
Hey, that TV used to be in the living room.
It's either a journal entry or a text in Before the Storm where Chloe talks about having some self-stimulation and saying that she was basically jerking it to Harrison Ford in Blade Runner.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Hey, give me that.
she talks
Sorry,
about
I wasn't
doing
trying
it
to be
to
nosy. Obviously,
the
she's a
female
good
lead
friend.
in that film
Putting
as
it
well,
mildly.
and she finished a lot quicker than she did thinking about him. And I remember just looking at that entire exchange and just thinking, what?
Well, they need us to know that she's interested in ladies by showing a picture of boobs and talking about jerking it. There is no subtext or subtlety. We just need to know.
It is all text.
It is all text and visual. That's Rachel Amber.
That's Rachel Amber.
Also, why did I
Her
steal a
missing
CD?
person posters are all over.
I also like how Sam was like, Max
quick
was
look.
like, "Oh, I'm not being
She's my
nosy.
angel.
I'm sorry." When she
After my
literally
dad died
opened
and
like
he moved,
a
I
chest
felt
underneath her bed.
Rachel saved my life.
Yep.
Man, I had no idea.
I'm the
Well, you never made
nosiest
much effort
bitch
to
at the
find out.
ball.
I was 14. We were best friends.
So Rachel took my place. Don't fucking say that. I'm gonna say that. Drama.
Yeah, Max, you have
So, Rachel
no
took my
leg to
place.
stand on.
I'm glad she was there for you.
Rachel had my back.
Yeah, how dare you fucking
gonna
say
kick the
shit like
world's ass.
that? That's so
Laugh at how different we were.
accusatory.
She wanted to be a star.
Like you just say,
looks like
"Oh,
a
you
model."
made more
was her
friends" or
plan.
something like that.
Our
Don't be a
plan.
dick.
Get the hell out of Bigfootville and into Los Angeles.
I thought that said Bigotville, not Bigfootville.
We have to escape to Bigotville.
What about your mom?
The one true place I could be happy and
She could
replace
wait
this
to get
American
rich.
flag curtain.
Step dick is one reason I wanted to bail.
I don't even
Feel
want to
the
make
love.
that joke. Never
No,
mind.
when
I
did
was going to
Rachel
say the
actually
Confederate
disappear?
flag curtain.
6 months ago.
Oh, wow.
She just left
The
her kid.
evidence is building up.
Hey, it's better than being like a Nazi flag curtain. I like how I'm like, oh, it's better. Neither is good. What about your parent? Oh, god damn it. Everyone just realize I'm intentionally trying to be the teenage girl who says everything wrong. Don't say this.
It's funny as well because
Are they looking for her? They're in
Rachel's
denial.
parents were
Max, I know she's missing.
like
I assume you know more.
extremely
Before Rachel left, she said
Protective
she
of
had
her,
particular
right?
individual. Yeah, like her
And
father
if-
was a
and if
high-up
Evan heard
attorney
anything from her since?
in
Like everybody in my life.
Arcadia
My
Bay.
dad, you,
So
and
the
Rachel.
fact that they introduced that
John.
element in Before the
Can you put
Storm
on some music now?
makes it damn near impossible that Rachel Amber's disappearance would be this low profile.
Yeah. You would think, like, the mom and dad would be tearing shit
Okay,
up.
Chloe, a metal box under
Yeah,
the bed
which is
equals
my
secret.
biggest problem with Before the Storm, is that it does all the things wrong that a prequel shouldn't do. It introduces so many plot holes that just
Yo, thanks.
ruins whatever was there of the original.
God, I
And
am
it
still
reeks like dirty
snooping.
laundry. Gross.
Objection!
Fuck off my head? Fuck my head off?
Fuck my off head?
Head my off fuck?
Don't dead open inside?
Oh fuck my head? That's exactly what I was thinking about too, though. The whole don't open dead inside.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Chloe and her dad were
Me
so
and
close.
Daddy. I just thought of a very inappropriate joke to make here.
Oh dear.
Should I make it? Should I do it? Am I gonna be judged?
Nah.
Nah, I shouldn't make it, or nah, I should?
Make it. Do it.
This is before Chloe gave up breastfeeding. Her dad just didn't have the heart to tell her that's not how it works.
Cut to Stewie breastfeeding from Peter in Family Guy. Just the...
I mean, look at that! She's literally going right for the nip.
And in the second picture, it looks like, at first glance, she's holding a baby.
To me, that kind of looks like a cat. Honestly, I thought that was just like a sheep for a minute. But it's a cat. Also, looking at this loving photo of a father and daughter. Look at his face. Totally loving his child.
Mummy.
Like, here they at least kind of look like a mother and father. Here it's like... mother and father. Child and father. Here it looks like they were both tired. And they were like, I guess we have to love each other, so let's hug. It literally looks like two actors. Which is something that should be avoided if you're in a fucking video game. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever.
I'm not into them. Too pretentious.
Man, I'm not into this band. Chloe's just like, but have you heard about my favorite band, Pair of Tits? Right here? That's my favorite band. Maybe this goes back to the nursing thing. God, I don't want the one joke I keep making to be Chloe. Chloe breastfeeds. And that's why she has so much boobs everywhere.
Is this a desk
Oh wow,
or a
someone...
space?
Someone made a fanfic with Warren and Nathan getting together.
Who'd have thought Chloe would
When you headbutted me, and your face was so close to my face, I just wanted your lips to get a little lower, Nathan. That is not a great pairing.
No. Oh god, someone put
Nothing but
Sora
junk in this suitcase.
into Life is Strange.
God, he'd have a breakdown.
I'm still not hearing any tunes.
Oh god, Frank and Max? Oh dear.
Frank? Who's Frank?
The drug dealer.
I don't remember him. Was he the RV guy? He has a dog, right?
Yes.
I knew I recognized that RV. Why was that drug dealer there?
Warren and Chloe?
Hard to believe Chloe was my BFF.
I mean, there
just
is like a
5 years ago.
reference to that.
But can you please put on
in
some...
Max and Nathan.
But I think we need the real couple of this game. Alyssa and Samuel.
Oh God.
You don't understand. We're all the
Rachel
same
and Max.
age in the eyes of God. So this is all okay.
Chloe
It's a joke,
totally
people.
Oh God,
changed
someone
style. I
invented
recognized her.
a twin for Chloe just so they could. Okay, I'm
Zoe.
scrolling past that.
No, Max. The player's over there.
But then
No,
it's revealed.
Chloe and Cole.
I wish it was Zoe, because halfway through you could be like, but it's revealed that Chloe's the clone because her name has C and L in it.
Let's hear that CD.
Alright, let's
Daniel
play the
and
CD.
Sean from Life is Strange 2. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of fanfics crossing them over. Where did I put the CD?
David and Chloe.
She looks super happy.
No?
She looks super sad.
All of the no? She looks super happy. She looks super sad. She doesn't look either of those things. Here, it looks like she's mildly interested. Here, it looks like she's not interested at all. It just looks like it looks like she's trying to take a picture.
Yeah, she dropped acid and she's just like, what's a camera?
Honestly, both of these are kind of dropped acid.
The first one is like that picture, that meme of the guy looking at a butterfly and being like,
super
is
happy.
this a bird? Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. You're very right. Only instead, it's like she's looking at the trees and she's
super
like,
happy.
whoa, look at all of these flagpoles.
Is this a building?
Do people live in this? Okay, do I put the CD
Yes,
in?
Chloe. Several animals live in here.
No, I
We
said
the
people.
animals.
We're all just animals, man.
Look at that. Chloe and her dad
Where
were
the fuck
so
is
close.
Where the fuck is the CD player?
Life is Strange mixed with Detroit Become Human. Interesting.
Play.
Max, Kate, and Chloe.
Okay,
Who'd have
Kate's
thought
the
Chloe
Christian
wouldn't pay her
girl.
parking tickets? She does.
I can
look
just
okay.
imagine the dialogue of, but this isn't what the church taught me.
The summary of the work says, after a long day at work, Max and Kate help Chloe relax and unwind. Clothing not required.
Work. Oh,
Max and Mark Jefferson. Yep.
Where do I play the music? I just try. To me, this looks like a stereo, but I can't do it here.
Hey, that
You
TV
have
used be
to
in the living room.
connect. I think there's something out of one of the sockets to the right of the stereo that you need to plug in.
Okay, I did see. Yeah, I did see a power strip. So let's switch it on.
Elvish, is that weed? I'm calling the police.
Elvish has never done drugs before. I know, because we weirdly enough talked about it earlier.
Yep. Oh, I get it. Cole Price is gender flipped, Chloe. I get it.
Okay, that makes sense. Cole, Chloe. Just like how my gender flip, because yes, my fans have given me one, is Nelly.
Anyway,
So
you
it's
can
Neale
find
and
tools
I
to
Nell.
fix
like
your
that.
camera in the garage.
That's cool.
Chloe,
I think
Oh,
Nell
God.
sounds
Okay.
closer.
Sure, I'm awesome.
13
I just
Reasons
wanna blaze and
Why
be alone for a moment.
mixed with
Yeah,
added,
Jesus.
ah.
Is this a thing when people smoke? Do you put a fucking ashtray on your chest?
I shouldn't look Chloe.
That doesn't seem like a real
Plus, I
thing.
need those tools.
Also, I'm gonna look at all the little writing she has all over her fucking house. One day
Above her pillow, she just got, I can't sleep.
Oh yeah. One day your life will flash before your eyes. Think like a man. Is that a picture of David? Everybody lies, no expectations. Is that everything? Her ceiling is leaky. Or it's just gross. One way or the other. Oh, there's something there. Hole to another universe. I don't believe you, Chloe. I think you're a liar.
My step-ass keeps tools down in the garage. I bet you can find something to fix your camera.
Could you not refer to your stepfather as your step-ass? That doesn't sound right. A step-ass sounds like a condition where your foot is on your ass.
No, it sounds more like a step ladder, but instead of a ladder, it's just using someone's ass to get to a higher place.
Several guys who have fashioned themselves in a position where they are now a staircase.
Whoa, dark.
Yes.
I cannot see.
It is the new persona. It is the it is the stairs sona.
I would love to see your stair-sona, Elvish. There's a lot of different ways to do staircases.
She's the opposite of shy.
I just flashed to the Hunger Games scene of, that is mahogany!
I think of that every time, there's this character in Phoenix Wright who is fucking obsessed with mahogany wood. And every time I say anything about mahogany, it's just fucking that guy. I think of
These
it.
books have not been touched since the last decade. I see why.
Hey, a window.
Nothing's changed. Except for me and Chloe.
What's the name of this town?
That is indeed a window. Arcadia Bay.
Right there I saw a sign for something called Rosenberg or Brosenberg. Might be a store. Oh, I have to press X to go downstairs because it's one of those games of the past. I forgot.
Yeah, like they couldn't render the entire house. They just rendered half of it, and the other half.
You know what time it is, though, Elvish? Time for a journal entry.
Oh no!
I want to see what she. Oh fuck! We wrote about the pregnancy.
4 more stuff. What is wrong with this woman?
Well, we have to read about the pregnancy.
Oh.
Meanwhile, but I felt like shit seeing Victoria sit there by herself. This has nothing to do with the pregnancy, Mumad. More high school drama. Juliet wouldn't let Dana out of her room because she thought Zachary was texting Dana. So stupid. I was so tired from everything. And since Dana borrowed Warren's flash drive, I had to intervene. Juliet told me Victoria was the one who gave her the inside scoop on Zach. And Dana, so I knew that Victoria was playing them all. I snuck into Victoria's room and onto her laptop. I found out the truth. Wait, where was it? I found out that she was indeed lying through. Of course, I felt like a weasel going through Victoria's room and laptop. Okay. We have nothing to say about the pregnancy, even though we drew a picture about it. And spilled coffee on it. Cool. You still here, Elvie? I heard you go mute. Elvish is dead. But that's okay, I'll keep going. What the fuck? Once I gave Juliet the proof, blah blah blah. David was being a dick to Kate. Oh god. That's a picture of Chloe. Alright. Oh wait. Did we get a text message? We did. We can check up on Warren. The more I text, the longer I'll take. On my way, though. Alright, what did Victoria have to say? By the way, thanks, but we're not friends. Thanks, cool, nice. Happy birthday, Maxine. Max, your principal sent me an email saying that you told some tall tales about a Blackwell honor student? Is this true? The principal said this was a serious false charge, and that he is worried you're telling stories. Call me ASAP so we can talk about this, Mom. Are you fucking kidding? The principal outed me! Motherfucker! Elvish will be back. I fuck principal. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Oh, we got a message from Kate. Thanks again, Max, for helping me. No prob. That guy was an asshole.
Now this is the Chloe I remember. Always smiling and laughing.
That looks
Not so much
absolutely
anymore.
nothing like Chloe. Still doesn't look like Chloe. None of those were of Chloe. What the fuck is that cereal? That creature. What is that? Scuba Knox? Is that Shower Knox? Weird.
Joy still works at Two Whales Diner. Best damn burgers in Arcadia.
Cereal, milk, peanut
better
butter,
get one
chocolate, cake, oil, bananas, and toilet paper. It's nearly 1:40 a.m. here. Ooh, Phoenix. My word, for me it's only
I
8:37.
haven't seen this place in 5 years.
You're in the same
Seems like
time
forever.
zone as my friends Jack and Callum. Oh, I can go outside.
Brr. I can feel autumn pushing out to summer.
I'm on a swing.
It is 10:30 a.m. here.
What do you truly want to do when you grow up?
Oh yeah,
Already
it's
grown up.
AM for
What
you.
about you?
Jeez, I forget the 14-hour difference.
Explore the world. Go.
Your
far
day
from
is
here.
just beginning. Mine is at its tail end.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Indeed.
Dude, we would totally.
There's
come
something
with me.
deep about that.
I need a bodyguard for our adventure.
It's almost like cosmic.
I would be like
Like
Lara
my
Croft,
mentor
except
Samson
real.
says,
That would be majorly cool.
Totally.
when time is
Samson?
acknowledged. Yeah,
Planes
Sam,
all over
what's his name?
instant
Samson?
escape.
Samuelson?
Samuels.
And no adults could
Yeah,
tell us
Samuel.
Count me in. What would you do while I was
For some
bodyguard?
reason I thought it was
Maybe
Samuelson.
take pictures of our adventures. I would.
But
love
it's like
to
my
be a
mentor
photographer.
Samuel always
If I
says,
ever could be.
when we acknowledge time
What are you talking
exists, we
Max,
shoot
you are a
God in the
photographer.
dick with a
Your
pistol.
pictures could be in a museum.
And then we fuck
Someday
his
they will.
corpse. So don't acknowledge time exists. Or else you've committed, you know, whatever it is when you fuck a corpse. Necrophilia. That's what it is. Am I just gonna be on the swing for eternity until I press a button? Yep, that's what it was.
That took
Is
Chloe
this
and me
our
a whole day
photo?
to draw. It's almost invisible now.
I wonder
You're
if
not dead. Are you a zombie? Oh.
Elvish is a zombie. Like, a minute ago I heard him say, repeatedly and aggressively. He said it
There's actually an
several times in
anime
a row.
I think you'd find amusing called Is This a Zombie?
We made this grave for Chloe's kitty.
This is
Poor
a
Bongo.
zombie.
He never saw that
Yep.
car coming.
It's all about this average
Chloe used to
guy,
grill
because of course he
awesome
is.
burgers for us.
He basically
wonder if
gets
he was the last one
killed
to use
and then
this.
brought back to life by this girl who can't, who doesn't speak, and it turns out that she brought him back as a zombie. And then one day in school, he gets attacked by a giant crab monster, gets saved, and then leeches her ability to turn into a girl in pink with a chainsaw. So, yeah.
Yum,
And then
that
later
looks
on, there's a
tasty.
vampire who,
I
like,
do miss Joyce's cooking.
becomes obsessed with him because she she literally has dad ass
Joyce still works
syndrome,
at Two Whales Diner.
where she's
Best
obsessed
damn
with
burgers
his
in
butt.
Arcadia. I better get
And
one.
yeah.
There were girls in my high school who would always talk about butts.
I'd love to go to Paris too.
Like,
At this rate, they'll be lucky to get to Portland.
you know, when you're a guy, a dumb guy, like I was, and like you only talk to other guys, you kind of forget that the other sex is figuring out things like attractive levels as well. So it's always great to get a stark reminder whenever a girl looks at you and goes, "Your ass is fabulous!" That never happened to me, though. I don't have much of an ass.
I can't recall a time where I've ever been,
Chloe
like...
and I knocked over Joyce's wine bottle and we scrubbed
Mm-hmm.
forever.
I've
but
ever
it
had
never came
that
out.
kind of
I should be able to
experience.
find the tools I need here.
They're throwing butts in the chat. No one's ever complimented my ass. In fact, I have been told that, like, kind of the opposite, where people have checked out my ass with intentions of complimenting it, but then realized it's not a great
Look at all that
ass.
Food. That's like enough spam for 100 years.
Oh wow, that's my favorite brand of cereal. Cereals!
I believe there's also, there's something that looks like it should be mustard, but it's got mayo. There it is!
What? Where?
I just saw it back with the massive amount of food and stuff.
What the fuck?
There's...
That is mustard.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah, but it says mayo.
I don't... I can't handle that.
Yeah, that was a big thing for a lot of people when they played this game. They were like, why is there like mustard brand mayo?
My brain the human brain intentionally makes these shortcuts. That way, when you look at things, you associate them. Like, they're mental shortcuts. When you see a red octagon, you think stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
There I'm seeing yellow bottle. I think mustard, and yet it says mayo, and that is mentally hurting me. Like, literally in my head, it doesn't make sense.
I'm so glad they actually had one of those here, because it just, as soon as you mentioned, like, the cereal brand cereal, all I could think of was the mayo mustard.
Yeah, that's another thing. You can see it right here, too. That cereal says cereals, and that's the brand. Look at that shit. There's also cheese crackers. Those ones are normal. That looks like Kraft macaroni and cheese. God, now I just want to analyze all of this and find weird shit. There's a tuna in a can. That happens, though. Tuna can be in a can.
One of JJ's friends said to them, "Do you like Lara Croft boobs?"
Specifically Lara Croft boobs?
This is so lame.
I imagine what they mean by that is pointy, right? Because Lara Croft's boobs
These
are
way
polygonal.
too big. I need tiny tools for that camera.
In the first game, at least.
Polygonal.
Then after that, it's just, like, extremely voluptuous. As one of my favorite content creators on YouTube says, she has marvelous breets!
Wait a minute. Hold up. Did that... Hold on. Does that say corned fudge? What? Hold on.
It says corned beef.
Oh! The picture even looks like fudge! I was gonna say, fucking fudge with corn in it. I don't dial 911. Gun!
I said no, but I like her personality. That's awesome.
I mean, I tend to like boobs. Normally.
One of these guns is missing. I hope Chloe's stepdad isn't packing heat.
And then we'll find out he's David and be scared because he has a gun.
Chloe's stepdad is head of security at Blackwell.
Yep.
He wants to put surveillance cameras all over the school? How paranoid can you get?
And then we learn in Before the Storm that
These are way
the
too
original
big.
security
I need tiny
guard
tools for
at
that
Blackwell left that job to
No
join
password.
a band called
Like you would help me
Pisshead.
find tools anyway.
his head. I like that a lot. Wasn't David in that episode? David was in that, though, right? Was he still working as a security guard?
At that point, he was just dating Joyce, Chloe's mum, and he was trying to find a job.
Alright, that's up to me. I can't find the fucking tools. Are they in one of these cupboards? Okay, secret television. This action will have consequences.
Chloe's stepdad actually installed cameras in the rooms? For reals? This guy
Thank you,
has
JJ.
serious trust issues. Do Chloe and Joyce even know about this?
How you feeling, JJ? Alright, I think we'll regret it because, like, if we leave this open, we'll probably get in trouble, so... Let me go back in time and shut it. We already know that it's here, so... Shutting it shouldn't affect dialogue or anything, right?
It'll give you knowledge of it, but rewinding it means that there'll be no evidence that you actually did anything. I think the tools are on top of, like, the... they're on top of something.
Shit!
When you said that, I spilled a bunch of files.
Kate Marsh? Why the hell would he have
Kate
pictures of her?
Marsh, she knows something?
This is getting totally weird.
Wait, what? 3:17 p.m. Blackwell. I guess I'm forgetting a plot point here, because I thought the only reason why he was, like, bullying Kate is because Kate's, like, a Christian girl, and he was, like, being extra careful to make sure she didn't, like, do bad shit. But I guess
think the story... One part of it is like a red herring, because it makes you suspicious of David. The second part is, I think David is paranoid about the Vortex Club, and because of a thing that occurred with Kate relating to the Vortex Club, he believes that she might have some information.
Oh, I forgot. David was a war vet.
Yep. I think it's on top of the fridge in this garage. There's like something up there. Yep.
Ooh, precision screwdrivers.
There it is. That is Sweenix. Look at that guy's nose.
Precision screwdrivers. Except I can't reach them.
I can't reach it, so turn on.
Turn up the radio.
That was very smart.
I need to move it. Give me some more.
All need a radio is a fridge.
Here's some ancient cardboard.
Or maybe not a fridge.
Here's some ancient cardboard.
One does not turn on fridge.
The tools are stuck, out of reach, and no way in hell to get them.
Okay, do I use time travel to get them back?
Use time travel and then put the cardboard under the box.
Okay, good idea. Alright. You know, I gotta be real. We're using time travel for the stupidest shit.
I know, right?
Like...
It's like the littlest of a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
At least in Life is Strange 2, once they properly realized Daniel had powers, the second episode literally started with them training him on how to use them.
Yes,
whereas in this, it's just kind of like, oh, I've got time travel powers. I guess that's kind of a big deal.
I've got the tools.
Oh, I should turn
go
off
back
this
upstairs
light.
before Chloe freaks.
Alright, it doesn't look like I've been here before. So I have the knowledge that he has the security cams.
Mm-hmm.
I have the knowledge that he's spying on Kate. Maybe it helps me to let him know that I'm aware he's spying on Kate. I don't know.
My day's going well, JJ. This has been absolutely delightful. Just riffing on this game with an amazing person.
Nope. Someone locked it from the other side.
Oh, who's the amazing person?
Max.
Yeah, she's my favorite. I love how she where is it? Hold on, I'll find it. There was some dialogue where someone spelled ass with 2 Z's. There was also, like, some sort of, like, beginning dialogue. Yeah, shit is crazy, but with a K. God damn that. I hate that. I can't go in the other rooms. Why are they exclusively doing this type of doorknob? This type of doorknob is pretty uncommon.
It's probably... Who knows? They probably rendered it and then just decided it was easier to use one doorknob instead of using a different asset.
I mean...
I think you are both amazing people. Aw, JJ.
What the fuck?
Man, I am nosy today.
I walked into this room and a goddamn bird head blasted into the window.
Yep.
Hi, bird. Hi, bird. Can I picture you?
You've been resurrected, Birdie.
Oh, I
Fly,
saved
be
its
free.
life. Why would this action have consequences? I saved a bird.
I believe the bird is actually like a good...
Joyce
It's
always
another bit of
loved me when I was
foreshadowing
a child,
of
so useless crap.
Chloe.
Mm.
Because I'm pretty sure you can actually
Aw.
save that bird multiple times,
Joyce has a
but it will
little
always
shrine
end up
rebellion.
dying.
Her new husband may not be
Oh.
such a douche.
Does it just keep dying no matter how many times I save it?
I'm pretty sure. I'm sure there's a point where you can go into the yard
You've
in a
been
future
resurrected,
episode
Birdie.
and you find it dead.
Fly, be
So
free.
no matter what, it will die.
Uh-oh.
Aw,
The prices are late on their bills.
poor bird. Thank you for the compliment, by the way, JJ.
Joyce still works at the diner.
Oh my god, we can steal her
Chloe's new
clothes.
dad is a security guard.
I
Uh-oh.
Nice. You know, I hate how...
love how...
Yeah?
I was just about to say, I love
Chloe
that
made this for Joyce
Max
on Mother's Day
mentions
years ago.
every single time she sees
I see
something
why she would
relating to
keep it.
David as a security guard, it's like she's hearing about it for the first time. So clearly, when they were developing this part, they must have realized that any of these areas you could visit technically for the first time. So they clearly just wrote them as Max learning it for the first time without organically flowing if Max learned about it somewhere else first. Oh, that shit bugs me.
Also, if you, like, chose
This is
not to
definitely
explore
Joyce's
the
makeup.
other room,
Chloe wouldn't use animal products.
like, that would have been your first discovery of it.
Exactly.
I like Chloe's new hair color.
What I was
She's
gonna
the
say,
opposite of shy.
it was weird how you were like, I love Hal, and I was like, I hate Hal. What I was gonna say actually has nothing to do with the game. I was gonna be like, I hate how every time I see something in a video game ever, I'm just like immediately, I want to steal shit. Like I've said so
Or I
many
want to break
times.
things.
I've said so many times that like if I had the power of invisibility, I probably would steal shit. And I feel like the fact that I acknowledge that is honest, but I don't know if it speaks well to my
You
character.
found the tools. Sweet. You can sit at my desk and fix your camera.
I wouldn't steal from anybody who's like a good person. I have money issues. Oh, shoot.
That will hold up in court.
You've undonned your jacket. Bitch, my invisibility will hold up in
I
court.
can't fix this thing.
If I can turn
these
invisible,
your new photos?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I just took
That-
them today.
Let me see.
Does that bra look wrong?
Wait. I've seen this.
A little bit.
No way.
You both always make me
When did you
happy.
take this?
Aww.
You took this photo, you brat? In the
Why
bathroom
did you
today.
recognize
You saw
the
alarm.
butterfly?
That's why
You
you
almost
did
got
Yeah.
shot.
It totally makes sense.
Like,
How
I
so
recognize
wrong?
this. It's like, yeah, it's in the
Now tell me the truth,
bathroom. Max could have taken that at any time.
And also, we took it on a bucket that was only in the bathroom because of the fucking, like, moving stand. And we took it in a corner that she did not go to. And it's established she hasn't been to Blackwell in a while. I was there, bitch.
I was there, hiding in the corner. Damn,
I'm glad we
You're a
make you
ninja.
smile,
a
JJ.
ninja would have cut Nathan's head off.
Don't
I
know
just
if
took a
I would be
butterfly
streaming as often if
That
I
is
do,
so
as I
badass.
do if people
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
like
I
it.
almost wet myself when I saw the gun.
So, did you recognize me?
Yeah, I did. You got shot. No, I didn't, because I'm dumb, actually.
Not at all. Your hair and clothes are so different.
I hope so. I'm sure this is all so weird to you
I
after
mean,
coming
to
back.
be fair, you
Like
played
you
the
said,
two different
it's been
games.
that
Her hair
kind of
is shorter now
So
and is
you
slightly
must have
different.
overheard our conversation.
But, like, in real life, I feel like I'd still recognize someone. You know?
Just a bit.
There's no
Yeah.
way you can hear every single vowel.
Okay, I only heard something about
Like, imagine if you, like a human
that's
you
it.
know,
Now for
was
the big
in the
question.
situation
Did you tell
that Max was in. I, for sure, would recognize them.
Absolutely.
Well,
Nathan
like I even
just
said
had a
earlier, like
fucking gun
her
on me.
voice.
Gutless prick.
Ashley Birch has a very
How
particular speaking
Who did you
voice, and I
tell?
feel like I would
The
recognize that
But he didn't seem to
anywhere, honestly.
principal?
Oh, yeah.
Are you still 12? That drug
I mean, her
jackass
real
only cares about
voice
cash from
is
Blackwell.
different from
Don't trust him.
Chloe's
I
voice.
didn't mention you at all.
Like, her real voice is very, like, I've heard her during Critical
I'll tell you
Role.
more someday.
She's very,
seriously, I'll relax.
she's very, like, upbeat and, like, jovial and jokey.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I'd immediately recognize her as any of her voice actress parts. But if any of the voices she
I
does
know it was your birthday last month.
walked up and talked to me, I'd be like, oh, you're Chloe. Oh, you're Ashley Birch. Oh, you're fucking Aloy.
This was my real father's camera.
Yeah,
I
I
know you
think
have.
with me it's the case
That's
of
so
I
cool
recognize
you remembered my
speech
birthday.
patterns
But I can't
a lot of the
take
time.
Of course you can. My dad
Like
would
I
be pissed
recognize
if I never
Nolan
used
North,
it,
I
and now
recognize
I know
Laura
it'll be used
Bailey.
awesome.
Even if it's a
And I'll
role
snag this picture as a
where
symbol of our
Laura
union.
Bailey
Cool?
is like changing her
Yes, of
voice
course
quite a
it's
bit,
cool. Thank you. This
odds
game
are
is
I'm
so
still gonna
sweet.
recognize it because there's
Now
a
that we got that
certain
mushy shit out of the way, I
there's
feel
a certain
safe
something
diving.
about
Let's
people's
crash this
voices
place.
where you just
You're crazy.
I don't know,
If I'm
there's
stuck in
something
a
I
tangle brain,
recognize.
Let's dance. Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera.
I'm sorry, Elvish, I was listening, but then the mood
Yeah.
shifted.
Yeah.
Literally, for a second, it was like, oh, well, there was gun on me and it was scary, and then shake that bony white ass. She literally said, shake that bony white ass.
There's a point later on where Max dresses in Chloe's clothes and is just like, I'm ready for the mosh pit,
fucking
shaka bra.
Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock
God
out, girl.
fucking damn it. And before the storm opens with Chloe trying to get in a mosh pit.
Yep.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
To be fair, the first thing we see of Chloe, she's standing on train
the
tracks
music's not
smoking
even
a cigarette, and then she jumps off just as the train is about to hit her. And then
Oh, no fucking
she jumps
way.
over
We need to hide
a
now.
restricted
They'll
sign
kill
and
me
then
if he
proceeds
finds
to
you
turn
again.
around and flip it off.
Chill, I'm changing. Is that okay? Max, find a place to hide now.
My brother came in because
I'm
apparently
coming.
Mortis meowed and yawned at the same
I'm
time, and he was
changing.
freaking
Give
out.
me a minute.
We do hide in the closet!
Yep.
I remember!
Hello, sweetie. Hello. Hello. Come on.
Okay.
Sweetie.
Coming.
Okay, floor lamp, move.
I'm changing. Give me a minute.
Mortis is on my lap too, so we have animal companions.
1 second. My bra is stuck.
I think Millie was taught to not jump
Jesus,
on
I'm just
people's
trying on
laps,
clothes.
unfortunately.
So friggin' paranoid.
So
Aw.
she just kind of
Come back,
sits
we'll do that.
next to me.
Mort only gets on your lap if he's like super
One of
comfortable.
my guns is missing.
For the most part, he just
Did you take it?
jumps around
I
and
didn't
shit.
take your stupid gun.
Like he'll
Did
jump
you
on
really
your
gun
shoulder,
control?
jump on your head.
Is that grass? You been toking up again in here?
Is that grass?
Speed?
Have you been token up, Chloe?
I'm sick of your disrespect.
Yes, JJ.
Tell
Millie
me the
is my
truth.
dog.
That's an order.
Also,
We've
one
had
of
her
the
for over 6 months, I think.
stay hidden. Me revealing
Stop
myself
treating
would
me and
only
my mom
cause
like we're your family
trouble.
platoon.
Hey, leave Joyce out of this.
I wish you'd leave Joyce, like now.
You know, I do, but oh fuck, David!
Yeah, this is
Sorry.
a moment that, especially
your
with
mother
like
and you just keep pushing
Before
me.
the Storm and Life is Strange 2,
Touch me again.
him slapping
That's
Chloe
the last time.
is really out
I'll
of
bring the
character.
cops in
Yeah.
here so fast.
You're not that dumb.
I'd be smart.
Yeah, him hitting her,
Chloe?
he's a good guy.
Someday you'll grow up.
That makes no sense that he, like, hits her.
Yeah.
And they're treating it like a normal thing, like a smack in the face.
Hey.
Yeah,
okay?
it supposedly the development of
of
this
Arcadia
game with
Bay.
the storylines and the characters was
sorry.
very tumultuous because
He would have been a bigger dick if he caught you in here.
it's rumored
hard to
that
believe.
there were supposedly meant to be way
Anyway,
more storylines
sneak out
that
the
they would
window.
expand
There is one
upon.
cool place we can go to in this
But
hick
then the big
Damon is
rumor
such a
is
mean
that
bastard to
supposedly
Chloe.
they lost a
What
great
if I had
deal of
stepped up to
money.
help?
And they didn't budget correctly when making the episodes, and that's why episode 5 in particular is very much sort of this weird time travel trip, because they just weren't able to do a lot of what they intended to do. It's why there's lots of stuff of Nathan's family and a lot of stuff like with David and things like that, but none of it really ever gets resolved. And many
Like the
people
pregnancy.
believe it's... many people believe a lot of it was just... It was meant to come back later, but because of the episodic nature of it, they just weren't able to do it.
Yeah, honestly, I prefer David as a character if he's not abusive.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like it's more interesting. Like,
haven't
if
been
he's
here
just
forever.
actually a dick,
So why do I feel
he's
like
not
I was just
cool.
here?
Especially later on, when he, like,
This
if
is
you
the
tell
exact same
him
path I
that
was on
Chloe
during my
is
night in
dead, in, like, the final episode, he has a breakdown. Like, an absolute breakdown, because he failed Joyce and he didn't want to see Chloe get hurt, which feels completely at odds with everything we've seen of him up to that point.
Like, I can understand him being rough with, like, Kate. I'm wondering if there is a deeper story with what's going on with him and Kate. Like, if he does actually, like, is he trying to protect her? Is it because she's Christian and he's trying
Man,
to,
I
like,
should have helped
keep
Chloe.
her on the side of good?
I feel so bad.
I don't know. He is an ass, though, here. Like, don't get me wrong, David's a great
so
character,
lucky
but that
that
action
Emily's
was
escaped.
kind of bullshit and would have ruined him if I remembered it in later episodes. I found a stump.
Good.
What's this?
Oh my god, I forgot all about this.
Oh, is
Too
that
bad I
me
can't
and
rewind
Chloe?
that far back.
Oh, I guess this is one of our hangout spots.
A tree
Turn,
haiku? How
turn
pretty.
this way now or face the lonely autumn
A
tree
haiku?
and never look
How
back.
pretty.
Okay, I turn this way. I'll never look back. The story's over. Let's leave.
Those sure aren't big feet. What kind of animal left those prints?
That's another thing. Is this ever answered? There's like footprints here of an animal. And I thought that was hinting at something later down the line, but I don't think it is.
Weird. Those
Nah.
cliffs remind me
I'll
of...
see you, JJ. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for sticking with us so long. I know it was super late for you.
Oh. There was going to be a different
Clearly,
ending
the
to the
Bigfoots
game.
are everywhere.
Oh?
It was going to be called the hospital ending, an alternate version of the Sacrifice Chloe ending planned for the original game, in which Chloe would have fallen
bad
into a
it's
coma instead of
I
being
remember
killed.
racing up and down
The
the
scene would have
steps.
shown Max waking up in the hospital next to Chloe's hospital bed instead of attending Chloe's funeral.
How would that have worked?
The co-director
Looks like the
explained
youth
it
of
wasn't a
Arcadia
third
Bay still
ending.
come up
It was
here to
when we were in the
party.
writing process, when you make the
never
choice
knew
of sacrificing Chloe to save
long has
Arcadia
that
Bay.
been now?
We were hesitating between really killing Chloe like we did and maybe leaving her in a coma to offer hope that she could still be alive. Ultimately, when we were writing, we thought it wasn't a good decision to go this way, because it would reduce the impact of your choice. If you're making the choice of sacrificing Chloe, we shouldn't make a cop-out, and we should go all the way to offer her a proper end. The hospital room in episode 4 was originally created for this alternate Sacrifice Chloe ending, which is evident by a concept art done in an early stage of development.
I don't remember this at all, but
Furthermore,
like it's
Kate
been
Marsh's
here for a
appearance
long
in the
time.
hospital was not originally planned either. It was only added because players liked Kate so much.
Which is good. I like that Kate comes back.
Yeah, it looks like
the look of
originally
Arcadia Bay still come up to
Kate,
the party.
once you talk
I
her
never
down from the
noted.
roof, there would have been originally no additional scenes with her whatsoever.
Sure you don't want to be alone?
Sit down if you want.
Making her role in the story completely useless.
Yep.
Are you pissed at me?
Are you pissed at me?
I just wanted some backup.
I'm not
What do you
as
mean
brave as
back
you.
up?
And David is indeed
What the
a step douche.
Is everyone
I'm
in this
sorry you
game
had
a
to experience it
fucking
firsthand.
contradiction?
You have to live with him.
We were hiding in the closet and
always
we
been
were
this
literally like, oh, well,
Since
I'm
my
sorry I
desperate
didn't
mom
step
tried
in
to
to help
slash to
you
our
when
home.
David slapped
I
you.
never trusted David.
And she was like, oh, well, it's okay. He would have been a bigger dick if you did reveal yourself, which was actually my mindset for staying in the closet. But now she just goes, oh, I could have used some backup there.
Oh, wow. Animation files indicate that originally there was going to be an option to help Warren when Nathan starts beating him up in the parking lot, which would lead to Max hitting Nathan in the face before driving off with Chloe instead of jumping straight into the truck.
That should have been in the game. That's the choice I would have picked. Should have taken his photo. He freaked out on Kate. I don't think Chloe would care if I told him about Kate.
Yeah,
I might as well.
Episode 2 features a lot of
freaked
stuff to
out
do
on
with
what
Kate,
Kate
and
was
Chloe
today.
I
completely
know her.
does
She's
not
cool.
care.
Only that prick would bully her.
He has some kind of weird agenda.
I mean, here
There's a
she
lot of
seems
secret
interested.
files.
She's like,
Rando
oh, I
still
know
thinks
Kate.
he's
She's
gathering
cool.
enemy intelligence. Did you take a peek?
Yeah, I looked at the files.
Well, yeah, I couldn't help it.
Never change. What did you find?
Creepy photos of Kate Marsh. Other
Yeah, I
people's-
wonder if maybe there
Dude
was going to
takes
be
his
an
job too
ending
seriously. He still thinks
where
he's at
David
war or
was
something.
actually an
He's a
asshole.
total surveillance fetish. Where are their spy cams?
Because, like, he was
I
perving
really
on
don't know.
Kate, he was, like, bullying
Chloe,
her.
your house is
Maybe
under
there was going to be a
surveillance.
What are you
subplot, like,
talking about?
early before they started
cameras
making
all over the
David a better
house.
character.
I saw it on a monitor in the garage.
I knew it. He's so helpless.
Where fucking David would have
This is
just been an
secret now.
absolute asshole beating up
Sometimes
Chloe,
ignorance is
perving
bliss.
on
No
Kate.
wonder I'm so miserable.
I don't know.
Everybody in this town knows everybody's secrets.
Maybe there are different stories, different paths. What's Nathan's secret? I want to know.
What's
Tell me,
Nathan's
bitch.
secret?
He's an elite asshole who sells bad shit cut with laxative. And he dosed me with some drug in his room.
What?
Oh,
I met him
word?
in some shithole bar that didn't card me. He was too rich for the place and too wasted, and he kept flashing bills.
Just tell me what happened, Chloe. Now.
I was an idiot.
Uh-huh.
He was so blazed it would be an easy score.
Oh my
You needed
god.
money that bad?
In episode
Actually,
2, a
yes.
robbery scene was
I overtime.
planned in the very early stages
And I
of
thought I had
writing,
enough for me and
with
my
Chloe
job
having an
situation.
idea to do a robbery to test Max's powers. However, they felt that this was a little bit too extreme and decided instead to just go to a junkyard and, like, do the
Play
whole
around.
infamous bottle stuff. The robbery thing would occur, but it would happen later on in episode 3 instead.
Okay. So, what this dialogue was just now is... I need you to clarify the wording for me, because I think this could mean two things. Friggin' Chloe was like, oh, I met Nathan in a bar, and he was, like, drunk and high, so I thought he'd be an easy score, and I, like, went... She mentioned, like, she left with him? So did Chloe, like, prostitute herself to him, or did she, like, sell him bad drugs or something?
I think that's what it's implying. I think, knowing Chloe, she would probably try to scam money out of people by giving them, like, really stuff. So yeah, that's probably what she meant. Like, he'd be an easy score, I'd probably be able to get some money off him really easily.
Yeah, she mentioned leaving. Like, for a minute I thought they hooked up, because, like, she was mentioning, oh, Nathan was drunk, and I was at the bar, you know, shit like that. I don't know, I thought she was implying, yeah, no, we like, hooked up, and, like, he was nervous about it, so he wanted to discuss it with me, You know, because she's like a punk and his parents are like rich. I don't know. What about Nathan?
So, what about you and Nathan?
What
We
about
went to his room at
Nathan?
Blackwell. We drank, and I laughed at his rich kid bullshit. He was one step ahead and put something in my beer.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I can't believe this.
This
I
clarifies.
mean, I do. Then what?
I know I passed out on the floor. I woke up and that perv was smiling, crawling towards me with a camera.
Okay.
Go on.
So I'm kind of remembering this.
I
Isn't
tried to
there
kick him in
like...
the balls and broke a lamp.
Oh,
Nathan
fuck me.
freaked,
I
so
can't
managed
remember
to
a
bum rush
lot
the
of
door
it.
and get the hell out.
Isn't there like a plot where some people are getting drugged out so other people can take pictures of them?
Yeah, that's the whole thing that's happening with Nathan Prescott and Mark Jefferson.
Oh, the fucking teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's like the villain. Oh, that would have been funny for me to, like, continue to forget. Oh, yeah. Huh. That is fucked up.
Chloe, that is so fucked up. What did you do then?
I figured I would make him pay me to keep quiet.
Oh,
So
okay.
we had in the
Pay to keep
And he brought a
quiet.
gun.
She was
That
blackmailing
was
him.
Nathan's last mistake.
So, Nathan took the pictures instead of Jefferson?
Well, it basically describes that Nathan was meant to be like Jefferson's protege in a way, but as we learn later on, Jefferson started getting really annoyed with Nathan for what he was doing.
Screw that. You already told the principal, and I'm sure it's useless.
Oh, this should be
I
a
won't
fun
always be there to
article.
save you.
Inconsistencies.
You were here today, Max. You saved me.
This
I'm still
game,
tripping
in
on
its
that.
first episode
Seeing
alone,
you
is
after all these
already
years
super
feels like
contradictory.
Destiny.
Everybody says things and then they say the opposite. Chloe, I like your jeans. Where did you buy them?
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max.
She your girlfriend, nerd? She your girlfriend?
This shit pit has taken away everyone
Max
I've ever
just gets
loved.
very bully.
Like to drop a bomb in
Like,
Arcade
just
Bay
like,
and turn it into a
did you
fucking glass.
date? Did you date her? Only losers date. Oh fuck, our head hurts because anytime you have superpowers, your head needs to hurt.
Oh no!
Oh hey, we have a journal entry now, so literally right as we went to this apocalyptic state, we wrote in our journal. Let's have a look at that entry. I hope it says, oh my god, ah! Because if it doesn't, it's not authentic. I thought Chloe would be pissed. I didn't step in to help. But she didn't think it would matter, even though she was pissed. We decided to get out of there and catch up on our exploring like best friends.
Why am I here again?
Why am I here again? Oh look, there's the ghost deer. So, if the deer is Rachel, what's that mean for right here?
Is Chloe still up there?
Like, is Rachel trying to take me somewhere? Elvish, are you alive? Elvish temporarily died again, folks. Don't worry, he'll return. Mind powers. There we go. Should be. Ah! There we go. All good and safe. God damn it. Almost there. Just give me some time. Did I hear you just now, Elvish? I heard a nose noise.
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah. So what's this deer mean in terms of Rachel right now? Like, why is Rachel guiding me? If the deer is Rachel.
Once again, it could be Rachel, it could be Max. It could be like her inner self just like guess, guiding her.
It could also just be like a ghost deer. You know?
Well,
Maybe there's just a deer.
This is interesting as well. The protagonist of the next Life is Strange.
Colors or Life is Strange 3?
Oh, the colors. It looks as though the character in that, Alex, she is aware of her powers before the game actually begins. Meaning that she is the first character in the entire franchise who already knows about her powers.
Oh, that's cool. I also just like the empath angle. The fact that she will be intentionally trying to affect people's emotions to like... It feels like if they do this right, this can be a really cool story, because like there will be different paths depending on how people are feeling and shit like that. And also, you can't go back in time, so it's a one-try situation.
It also said if she focuses hard enough, she can see the reason why people are feeling the way they do. And it's like, I think they said people with a blue aura are sad, people with a yellow aura are happy, people with a red aura are angry. And also, depending on how strong it can be, it may also mean that she can become overwhelmed by it.
I am very much looking forward to True Colors. I think that one, out of all of these, is the one that appeals to me the most. And kind of 2 was alright. But this game kind of has a special place in my heart because it's cringy.
Is this Friday? That's only 4 days away.
Hey, Christy, welcome into the tail end of the stream. I think this episode is almost over.
Yep.
Christy! The tornado is headed straight for the town.
We've been making fun of teenage girls. We've actually been asking for your input here and there. Do people smoke with ashtrays on their chests? Do you know that?
This is real. It's real. Oh man, this sucks. Max,
Do they still call it toking? And grass?
Have you ever spelled ass with 2 Z's?
The town is going to get wiped out by a tornado.
Oregon gets about 5 tornadoes every 20 years. You just zoned.
No,
Crazy
I
with
saw
a K?
I could actually feel the electricity in the air.
Come on, take a breath, okay?
Chloe, I'm not crazy.
Chloe, I have time travel
But there's
powers.
something else I have to tell you.
Something hardcore.
Hardcore.
Talk to me, Max.
I had this same vision earlier in class. When I came out of it, I discovered I could reverse time. Like I said, not crazy.
But high, right?
Listen to me. How do you think I saved you in the bathroom?
By reversing time?
Chrissy
Yeah,
says,
sure.
nope,
I
ass
saw
with
you
2
get
S's.
shot, Chloe. So you actually die. I was able to go back and hit the fire alarm.
Okay, I see you're a geek now with a great imagination, but this isn't anime or a video game.
But
People
it is
don't
a
have
video
those
game.
Powers, Max.
I don't know what
You're
I
lying,
have, but I
Chloe.
have it. And I'm scared shitless.
You need to get high. It's been a hell insane fucking day.
You need to get high. Yeah, sure.
It's snowing.
What the hell is this?
Hey, Pat.
Snowflakes? It's like
Hi, Pat.
80 degrees. How?
Climate change. Or storms
Climate
coming.
change.
Max,
That,
start from the beginning.
that's
Tell me
such
everything.
a funny line.
For some reason, I remember...
played hide and seek in waterfalls. I actually like this song.
Yeah, I like all the Life is Strange music. It kind of has that same style to it. Oh, we haven't even met Joy yet.
They use a lot of indie songs. Just like, hey, have my song featured in a video game, sure. I mean, look at Death Stranding with Low Roar.
Oh, poor Kate. Her room looks nice too. I like
My
how
brain
they're
is
showing...
gone.
I like how they're showing a lot of the characters before they even story yet. Like they showed the guy in the RV. This
Yeah, that's a
principal
pretty
is
good
fucked.
thing to do.
Yeah, it's cool to just see everybody. You even saw him, like, holding the bong. You! I forgot you were a villain!
All come back.
Oh, shit! Oh, it's all coming back to me now. I remember that shit. Trophy earned. Chrysalis. Skip. Alright, so my choices. I reported Nathan. I comforted Victoria. Apparently a lot of people chose to go the nice path with Victoria. And apparently a lot of people, like me, stayed hidden from David. Do you remember any of your choices
You
for this
blamed
shit?
Chloe!
Huh? Wait, we can blame something on Chloe? Have you been smoking weed in here? Oh no, it was totally Chloe. But you shouldn't hit your kid. You didn't let Daniel draw your portrait. Daniel could have drawn my portrait?
Yeah, if you go up to him early on, he'll say he'll draw your portrait, and then very quickly, I do put all my portraits on Facebook though.
I didn't talk to a lot of people. I just wanted to get to the goddamn parking lot.
Yeah.
You helped Alyssa. I want to help Alyssa every time if I can. You didn't touch Donna's pregnancy test. I did, actually. In fact, I touched it a lot. I just
touched it twice.
On not touching it.
I had an idea for me, you, and Elvish. I play the Avengers story while I have you two, the Marvel guy and the one who doesn't know much, giving commentary over it.
That could be fun. I think that.
I mean, if you want me to absolutely take the piss out of it, sure.
That is fun though, because I'll like give it leadway and shit, and you'll be like, "Fuck this."
I will give it its due. Whatever.
Well, only 3%. Oh wait, 39% saved the bird. Okay. You broke Chloe's snow globe. Why the fuck would I break it? What? Do things change if I end on like a shitty note? Do things change if I choose to take the pregnancy test?
No.
Can I get any friend stats? Friend stats. It change? Oh, it does change. Apparently, of my friends who played this game, most of them, it seems like I was in the majority of choices my friends would make. The only one where I was really different is I chose to save the bird. Oh, and I wrote Dirty RV. Oh, apparently of my friends, more of them made fun of Victoria than comforted her. Elvish.
That's probably me.
I mean, I know for a fact I have a couple friends who have played this game, including Maddie. But I like to believe that is you. However, I guess a couple of them didn't as well. I'm glad that most people intervened, but some of my friends didn't. I need to message everybody. Maybe I gotta start getting rid of some friends. And literally 0 of my friends blamed Chloe. Alright.
Damn.
We should have fucking blamed the bitch. Ah, train! Oh yeah, that happens in the next episode. I forgot.
Yep.
So everyone, that was Life is Strange, Episode 1, Chrysalis. I had a lot of fun playing with Elvish. I hope to do episode 2 in the future.
I had a lot of fun providing commentary.
You want to do episode 2 in the future?
Absolutely.
It's whenever you're free. So we'll hang on to this, and whenever Elvish is available, we'll continue the series. I do recommend rewatching the VOD, Christy, because I think it was pretty funny. And yeah, Pat, I'd like to do that. But thank you all for watching. There will be another stream tonight. Whether it be Resident Evil with Skylar, or it be fucking Phoenix Wright or something. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Usually during the night I like to do group games, so it will probably be Dead by Daylight or something of that nature. So thank you, fine people, for watching. Thank you, Elvish, for helping me commentate.
Mm-hmm. I have a raid target in mind as well.
Oh, okay, I'll get my laptop up. I can raid.
Ah!
Hold up. I guess, did you have any, like, besides the critique, like, if you gave an honest review, because I now need to stall to get Twitch up on my fucking computer. What would you say about
Oh, and it's Chris,
1?
by the way.
Oh, Chris is live?
Yeah, he's playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and celebrating reaching 200 followers.
Oh, nice. We're gonna read the shit out of him.
So, what were you saying about, like, my honest review of episode 1?
Yeah. If you had, like... Because I gotta be real, I don't think the game is at its most toxic or shitty yet. I think we get there eventually, but not yet.
Episode 1 is just... it feels like... And I even looked it up, like, one of the main things they were trying to buy into were a lot of the teenager archetypes that were normally found in mostly Western games. I feel like a lot of the time when they were trying to use certain types of lingo, they completely dropped the ball because often it's stuff that just people don't say at all anymore. So it just comes across as... Yeah. The fact that they say things like, now you're totally stuck in the retro zone, sad face. It's like, no.
Go fuck yourself.
No. Yeah. A lot of the dialogue is extremely hard to digest. It feels extremely forced and very odd. The first episode, for me, not a lot actually happens overall. It's just like, we save the girl in the bathroom, and then we dick around campus trying to find a flash drive. We get the flash drive, we meet back up with the girl, we have one final, like, flash of the future, and then the episode ends. And it's just kind of a lot of faffing about, and that's one of my main issues with Life is Strange in general, is that there's a whole lot of nothing in between the actual, like, story. There's just a bunch of stuff that really doesn't matter. There's a bunch of characters that don't really work. As a standalone episode, it's I'd say below average.
It kind of feels like... Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, there's just a whole lot that I feel could have been touched up. Presentation-wise, the characters and their animations are very stiff. The dialogue needed, like, another few revisions, I believe.
The dialogue needed writers to come in and be like, what the fuck is this? This is not how teens talk.
Yeah. So, to me, it's just... Episode 1 is a very below average beginning, for me personally. It does have a little bit of intrigue, like, it has the disappearance of Rachel Amber, it has a character at the school, she's got time travel, but it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot that would... If I just played episode 1, like, when it came out, I don't feel like it would have been enough to have me be like, okay, I'm hooked, I need to see what happens next. As a first episode, I would say it is very mediocre.
But what about the yellow bottle next to the ketchup that looks like it should have been mustard, but it was actually mayonnaise? What about that?
Heresy.
Yeah, it's still fucking with my head. Just the fact that I said mayonnaise there while thinking about the bottle feels wrong. But, I like this episode. I think what the big problem here is, it kind of tries to do what Night in the Woods so elegantly succeeded at, where the entire gameplay of Night in the Woods is literally you walk up to these characters, you get some dialogue, and that's pretty much it. You just walk up and you learn a little bit more about the characters' stories, and that's the gameplay. And there are little mini games and stuff, but for the most part, it's just you go through this town, it's very monotonous, you talk to all these characters, you learn about them, and that's it. I kind of feel like they were going for that.
A lot of the time was just so bare bones generic that it didn't make me want to learn more about the characters.
Yeah.
Like, Max is as bare bones as they come. Chloe is just an angsty teen. If anything, as the game goes along, it's the adult characters I'm more interested by. Like, I'm more interested by characters like David and Joyce, and it feels often like most of the characters in the game, instead of being interesting people that we can come to know, they just feel like these stand-ins that serve only one purpose, and that purpose is just to get the plot to where it needs to be.
Honestly.
Whereas from what I've seen of you play of Night in the Woods, the characters actually look like they have real personalities. They have actual well-written stories that make you want to know more about them.
They even borderline kind of dare you to not be invested in the characters, because literally every single day there will be one new character that is only there for that day. They don't come back, they don't contribute to the story, it's just if you happen to see them, you can learn this character's story, and then they leave. And I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, it's like, it's that cool... It's kind of like, even in the show BoJack Horseman, weirdly enough, where every season there will be a new group of characters that pop in. And sometimes characters who were really important in, like, Season 2, for example, they don't come back. And it even in the series finale, there's this brilliant moment where where BoJack and his friend Diane are just sitting on the roof, and she says, you know, me and this other character, I was married to him. We were in each other's lives every single day. And now I don't talk to him anymore. I don't do anything with him at all. He's just someone that I knew for a time. And there's a point where BoJack says to her, wouldn't it be really funny if this was the last time we ever spoke to each other? And that line is so bittersweet because it's the last episode the show will ever have. So it's literally the writers saying, this is the final conversation these characters will ever have together. And it's really, really heartbreaking, but amazingly done.
I like this game. I like the setup for the story. I think this is before it starts to get too off the rails. But literally, like what you were bringing up, the adult characters are more interesting. Honestly, the character I am most interested in, just based on nothing but the dialogue we got, just based on playing the game, is fucking Dana. I want to know what's going on with that baby. I want to know what happened, because she was like... I want to know her story. And honestly, the adult character I'm most interested in is Samuel, because he is so fucking weird that something traumatic happened, and he had to overcome it.
Can you imagine if there was like a full game?
I can and want it.
Where you were able to play as like. If you had like a full game where you were playing as a fly-on-the-wall janitor, where you just go about like mundane tasks, but the main driving force of the game is
I didn't hear
that
you.
would
Glitched
be
out
really
for a second.
interesting. Oh, sorry.
What was the main driving force?
If you were playing as like a fly-on-the-wall janitor doing mundane tasks, and the main driving force was learning more about the people in the school and their stories, I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of what Night in the Woods is. It's literally you go back to your hometown, and it's different, and you just kind of have to deal with that. And then there's like a darker element too, but the main gameplay of Night in the Woods is you have to refamiliarize yourself with the place you used to call home. And is that okay?
Which is cool as well, because that means that because you as the player, you don't know this place.
Yeah.
It means that
it's perfect.
It works in a double meaning way, because your character is returning to a town that they've refamiliarized themselves with, and in turn, you as the player get to experience the town for the first time in a way that would be very similar to the character you're playing as, which I think is really cool. And that makes for a very cool narrative thread.
Literally, I went to raid Chris just now, and my computer crashed. I literally clicked it, and I was like, click start raid. And then it went, eh! And it like geeked out, so we need to stall just a little bit longer.
Alright, let's talk about more stuff that isn't Life is Strange, that's actually good.
Yeah, more stuff that's good.
If that's one thing we've done at the end here, we've just been talking about things that are better than Life is Strange.
Notice how the whiteness of the waves is barely moving? That's not how water works. That is so slow. It's honestly kind of peaceful to look at. With the guitar drift.
Christy's just enjoying a sip.
Something better than Life is Strange. What's it get?
I've got one. What Remains of Edith Finch?
Ooh, yes. Very much.
Absolutely incredible game that you can beat in one sitting. You learn all about this family, this really weird, quirky family who live in a quirky house. Every single character has a different style, it has a different look, different presentation, and the fact that you are experiencing basically the last moments of each family member before they died is such a cool idea for a story. And the ending of the game is just beautiful. Just this... What Remains of Edith Finch. Incredible game.
Very melancholy. Just with all the stories of, like, death. And the fact that, like, one of for me specifically, one of my big things while playing Edith Finch the first time was, oh god, there's a curse where everyone in this fucking girl's family dies. I really don't want the ending of the game being the curse happens to her. Especially when you find out she's pregnant.
Well, I think that's the interesting thing as well, how they decided to name it What Remains of Edith Finch. And then the fact that they ended where they do is like, yeah, her unborn, or her child, that is what remains of her. And like, when you see him looking at the graves in the cemetery of the Finch family, and it's like, yeah, this legacy is what remains of Edith Finch and the rest of the Finches. And it's almost like, it's almost like a cautionary tale that you could potentially break this cycle of people being very foolish and doing things that resulted in their death. Another game that's kind of similar, I would say, is that I also really enjoyed in that style was The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. That's another game I absolutely adore.
I don't know
because
much about that game.
You would love it. It is one part kind of a story thing, kind of like Edith Finch, but it also has a layer of detective work where you play as a detective who goes to this town, and the whole thing of the game is that periodically you will keep finding little bits of evidence that allows you to recreate events that occurred, and each thing that you can recreate gives you a bigger understanding of what's going on here. And it's really cool. It's a really, really interesting game, and the ending of it is also very sad, but also really intriguing.
I gotta check it out. But ladies and gents, we are now ready to raid Chris. Let him know where you came from. Thank you for sticking around, all 5 of you beautiful people, while we just shot the shit and waited for my computer to work. We will be ready to raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, motherfuckers.
Bye.
I clicked it. I clicked it. It's still not going. Just clicked it. It's going. There it goes. And now it is time for me to end this stream. So to all you fine people at YouTube who will be seeing this part, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me and Elvish. And I don't know, you're in the future, I'm in the past. Go buy the new one.
If you were streaming and then you raided, we're not streaming anymore.
No, we're still streaming. PS4 is weird. We're still live. Yeah, we're still on there.
That's not how it works. Like, when you click the share button thing and click stop broadcast, that'll properly do it. But the VOD will end when you did the raid.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Neat. So we're still technically live, and if anyone... Huh, weird. Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's just how streaming from the PS4 works.
All the times I've said bye to my YouTube audience. They just never heard it.
Nope.
Alright, well, let's end this fucker.